of course, is still gonna be high, pero iba talaga yung pakiramdam eh. Kasi as much as it's really great na world champions pa rin ng Philippines, ang sakit na, of course, one of the teams that we really root for has to lose. The other one will be the world champion. Ang sakit, man. Yeah. Pero ang saya pa rin. It's a weird roller coaster of emotion.
Kumbaga, roller coaster talaga siya kasi sa buong M3, binayasan natin yung ONIC, binayasan natin yung Blacklist. Tapos nandito tayo ngayon, parehas na sila ngayon yung maglalaban.
Yep. And right now, we're gonna do a really special thing. Let's check in with the family of Blacklist International.
Here.
Ready pa?
Kailangan okay, naka-live sa Google eh. Naka-live sa channel na
I'm really interested to see ano reaction ng fans. Wala kagabi pa lang yung Philippines. Sa interview pa lang
Hindi ko ng live nila po.
Connecting it to us. Yeah. Sa lounge and hindi na tayo bumuhos dapat sa'yo.
Actually, yung bumuhos, hindi lang saya. No, kagabi, nag-iyakan din tayo dito. May mga fans na nag-clip ng mga iyakan na naganap dito kagabi.
Oo, naka-open ang nakaw.
Saya kasi natin. Sigawan tayo dito. Ay, thank you nga pala.
Joke lang ato.
For the M2 World Championships ngayon. Naano na rin natin yung M3. Talagang Philippines was a little bit emotional last night.
Kumbaga kahit naman patihunan, kung saan na napunta. Narinig din yung launch natin during the broadcast. And iba kasi yung feeling na nagka-cast up your tournament. Tapos in the end, yung dalawang teams na representative natin, yun yung at the top. Literal na we at top.
Yeah, pero sa atin naman, nakaka-proud na since parang natin champion ng Pilipinas, pero syempre meron din tayo mga kanya-kanyang sinusuportahan. Kung ba, meron mga fans sa Blacklist International, fans ng ONIC Philippines, pero syempre nandun pa rin talaga yung init kasi revanche ito ng MPL Season 8.
Yes, banse.
Here we go again, ika nga, kasi labas pa natin yung meme ng GTA. Here we go again. And to settle things out pa na rin sa mga dalawang teams natin dito. So sobrang surprising and interesting kung ano nga ba yung mga prepared ng dalawang teams natin dito. Pilipinas na malakas.
Nalungkot din ako eh.
Nga pa na mag-super.
Sobrang lungkot.
Bakit, Coach?
Medyo nangilit yung duwa ko.
Yung isang luha lang sa isang mata.
Sa
Guys,
Kanan.
Kanan. Bakit?
Bakit yung kanan?
Nanakot na trash talk yun eh.
siguro mag-pagkod, magsugod yung first game siguro.
Kaya pati ko kasama namin dito kahapon.
Dapat kahapon ka pumunta.
Kahapon.
Tostado yung kalaban mo.
Kahapon kasi sabi ko, nalungkot naman pala pag nilalala yung blacklist dito kasi wala na pala talaga akong ipopost sa page.
Wala aawayin.
Hindi na lang.
Nakakawain.
Smile na lang.
Eh, shoutout nga pala sa mga basher ka ha. Kumain na ba kayo?
All right, we have more questions coming our way because now we'll check in with the family of Blacklist International. Hello po.
Hi, good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
Wow, Sandy!
Okay, ano naman pakiramdam niyo po? Ito na ang huling araw. Believe kayo po ang nanay ni Wise. Kamusta po kayo ngayon?
Okay naman, kinakabahan. Sobrang nagawa.
Meron po kayong sinabi kay Wise bago nag-umpisa ang laban? Did you give him words of encouragement? Kinamusta niyo po siya?
Lagi ko naman siya kinakabahan.
So, every night nag-check-in kayong dalawa, lagi nag-update. Okay.
Ako tita, may tanong po ako. Hi, by the way, ako po si Ducky. Hindi ko po alam kung kilala niyo ako, pero interested ako tita malaman. Ano po yung naging reaction niyo nung nalaman yung si Wise, magiging, nung sinabi niya, professional esports player ako. Kasi, nung sa akin, nung sinabi ko sa nanay ko, na papunta ako nandito ako sa Indonesia, sinabi ko siya, anong ginagawa mo dyan? Anong ginagawa mo dyan? Sabi ko, nasa esports po ako, Mobile Legends. Ano yung Mobile Legends? Kayo po, tita, na naging reaction nyo nung sinabi sa inyo ni Wise na professional esports player ako for Mobile Legends? Ano po yung initial reaction?
Natutuwa kasi narinig pangarap ni Kaya support namin na.
Napaka-supportive naman yun,
Wow.
No?
Supportive since day one. Nakakatuwa. Kasi sasabihin ko sana all, pero ako naman nung naging esports athlete din ako, sinuportahan din ako, so baka ma-open yung nanay ko. No? So, pero nakakatuwa po makakita ng mga supportive na nanay po. Doon po sa interview, actually, doon sa video na na-play po during playoffs po, talagang na-move po kami sa pag-iyak nyo. Nadamay na kami. Maiyakin po kami dito lahat.
Opo, lahat po kami.
Ano pa kaya ba?
Well, sa akin po, tita, may tanong po kasi, ano po yung naramdaman ninyo nung alam ninyong nasa lower bracket, medyo malakas din yung kalaban nila, BTK? Ano po yung pakiramdam na ngayon na alam ninyong nasa grand finals ng anak ninyo? Pati yung Blacklist International.
Tuwang-tuwa ako nung second time. Sobrang kababang yung nasa lower bracket. Pero never ako nanonood ng
Pati confident naman si...
Hindi ako nanonood ng laro.
Pero yung standy pumuhulog. Ay, hindi ko parang gumalaw yung standy. Seryoso ba yun?
Gumagalaw.
Ako lang ba?
Gumagalaw.
Pero may tanong po ako, Tita Sherilyn. Yung nasa likod niyo po ba, yan ba yung sinabi ni Wise nung MPL Season 8 nung nanalo sila na mabibili ko na lahat ng kailangan ko kahit hindi siya importante? Yan na po ba yung nasa likod?
Collection, yung po ba yung Wise?
Yung collection na yan.
Lahat yan.
Eto, tita, may tanong pa ako, no? Lahat po kasi halos nung nanonood sa atin ngayon, ang alam nilang pangalan ni Wise, ang tawag nila ay Wise.
Minsan wise.
Eto, tita Sherilyn, no? Ano po ba ang nickname or tawag niyo kay Wise? Sa bahay. Pag tatawag yung utusan niyo siya magwalis.
Kuya, tawag sa kanya, kuya.
Ano po nickname ni Wise sa bahay?
DJ.
DJ, oh. Yung mga nanonood dyan, DJ ang nickname ni Wise sa bahay.
Napakalupet.
Ako, tita, question. All throughout the journey ni DJ as part of Blacklist International, ang daming mga ups and downs, emotion, na lahat na invest. Ano pong nararamdaman nyo kapag nakakakita kayo ng mga comments kay Wise na hindi masyadong maganda pakinggan, and paano nyo po siya tinitake? Paano nyo po pinag-uusapan ni DJ yung mga ganong bagay?
Sa mga comments, siyempre ako nagpapata kasi sobrang nagpapata para sa akin.
Yes.
Ano ba yung makikinig pag nababasa ko sa mga bagay?
Ay, tita, yung baby po na hawak nyo, si Baby Maria po, sa pagkakaalam po namin, may balak po ba kayong maging napakagaling po na ML player po niyan?
Stardom yun.
Sana.
It runs in the family.
Nasa dugo na po ba yung ML? Tita, kayo po, kailan po kayo magsisimula ng pro player journey nyo po?
Hindi ako marunong yun.
Ay, pero tita, na-try niyo na po maglaro nung game, nung Mobile Legends. Na-try niyo na po ba?
Oo, pag kailangan i-boot ko DJ. Nag-sukat ako ng ML.
Okay.
Napaka-supportive.
Ano po yung favorite hero ninyo pag naglalaro kayo?
Ako, huhulaan ko. Feeling ko Aljus, tita. Hindi po ba?
Parang nasa dugo nyo na po yung Alcos eh.
Malakas po na hero yun na na hindi nagpapanalo sa kanila nung game against the BTK. Yun din yung gamit ni Wise.
Okay.
Kahapon, actually, tita, 4-1, ay naging 3-1 ba o 4-1? 3-1 ang score sa best of 5 series. Natalo po ng isang beses ang Blacklist International. Nung nabalitaan nyo po yun, tita, ano pong naging reaction nyo po, initial reaction nyo po? Kasi biglang mukhang makakabawi pa pala yung BTK na nanggaling sa North America.
Sobrang kaba. Sobrang daming dasal. Sana makapasok pa. Sana kayanin.
Okay, last na lang po na question. Ano po yung paboritong ulam ni Wise?
Pag Pag umuwi siya, galing bukam, lagi na napanuto ko.
Ano?
Pwede po ba pakiulit po? Medyo naging choppy po nung narinig namin yung ulam na paborito eh.
Bacon lagi niya pinapalit ko.
Bacon!
Ito po, mas pampa-importante po nun. Yung bacon po ba crispy o yung medyo malambot po?
Ayan.
Gusto niya yung crispy.
Crispy bacon.
Same.
Crispy.
Kailangan talaga crispy. Yes.
Kailangan mo luto. Alright, Tita Sherilyn, thank you so much for your time po. One last, ano po ang mensahe nyo para kay Wise at sa lahat ng sumusuporta ng Blacklist International?
Kuya, galingan mo. Nandito lang kami lagi. Nakasuporta, manalo, matalo. Nandito lang ako. Mahal kita. Sa mga backer, siguro naman, napatunayan na ni DJ kung gano'n siya kamilig. Kaya sana po, wala na po ako mabasang bad comments para sa anak ko. Kasi sobrang sakit po na makakabasa ng mga comments.
Okay. There, narinig nyo na po, galing po.
Blacklist galingan nyo, break the code.
Ayun,
Break the code.
Okay, thank you.
I love you, Kuya. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you po so much for your time. We wish your family the best. We wish Wise and Blacklist the best. Maraming salamat po. Bye.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you po, Tita.
Bye, Maria, cutie.
Bye po, Maria Cutie.
Bye.
Bye.
Ang cutie ni Maria, no?
Oh, pangalan nga talaga.
Maria Cutie.
The feeling ko na sa birth certificate, hindi cutie yung spelling, C-U-T-I-E. Cutie yung cutie lang.
Cutie lang.
Katulad sa mga IGN dito. Siniset up na.
Sa mga echo ng mga ano.
Oh.
Parang anak ata ni Benny.
Hindi mo, maging malakas na gold laner din si Maria.
Oo.
Paglaki niya.
Sa mga female tournaments, baka lalaki.
You never know. 3 winners of 300 pesos smart load plus 1 winner of epic MLBB squid tuloy, sorry. Yan ang prize ng ating Smart GG quiz with a twist.
Uy!
Uy!
Ulitin natin.
Isa pa.
Alright. Yan ang mga premyo ng ating Smart GG quiz with a twist.
Grabe to si Chantel, individual grading yung ikot.
May twist talaga tayo.
Hindi ko nagulat ako. Wala ko, madadala ako eh.
Parang ulti lang ni Odette eh. Alright. Here is the question. What do people call the waters near Northern Vale in the north of the land of Dawn? Geography question ng MLBB. Naku po. A, the Forgotten Sea. B, the Frozen Sea. Again, kailangan nyo lang mag-comment sa broadcast natin with the letter of the answer itself at yung hashtag SmartM3MLBB. Nasa screen nyo na dito sa ilalim ang tanong with the options, and that's that. We also have the Smart Bro Pocket Wi-Fi Trivia. Sana nakinig nyo kayo kanina or at least na-record nyo. How many days does Only Data 499 give? The answer, I'll say it later. But ngayon ko nabibigay. Ngayon ko nabibigay.
Kamunti ka na.
Masyadong excited ako ngayon. Participants must answer in the comment box and include the hashtag SmartM3MLBB. Alright, we got that. At ito na ang paborito nating part, our support meter update! Let's go! 36,000! Oh my goodness.
Mina-unlock na ba?
Feeling ko pagkatapos nito, habot na yun ng 50.
Oh, yeah.
Konting shembot na lang, 40k na yan eh.
Oo nga eh.
Akalain mo buong Pilipinas susuporta. Ngayong araw.
I have a good feeling din na mabibreak natin yung viewership record.
Yeah, ay, feeling ko din.
Sana.
Currently stands at 3.1 million.
Sa RRQ series yun.
RRQ.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to break that. Again, to be part of the community feature, gamitin nyo yung hashtag Pilipinas lang malakas, hashtag we at pag napopost kayo ng mga selfies nyo. And yeah, tingnan natin mga community feature for today. There you go.
Wala si Midnight
Wala
eh.
si Mid.
May nararamdaman ka, Matads. Nakakabilang ka na.
Go, Taj.
Sabi ni Denise Pelio, wala talagang tatalo sa puso ng Pinoy at sa puso ng saging. Ha 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 ha. Go ONIC and Blacklist, Pinas lang ang malakas.
Ano mo, sa pagbasa mo sa ha,
Kasi
sakto nga.
binilang ko eh, binilang ko eh. Ha 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 ha.
Ano? Galing.
Analyst na, analyst.
Grabe.
You know what it is.
Alright.
Thank you sa
Thank you
pagsuporta.
for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sino kaya next?
Napakaganda ng ngipin.
Midnight.
Parang madali lang.
May napapansin ako ah.
Jackie.
May napapansin
Sa'yo na yan.
Coach Dax, ikaw na.
Huwag sa akin, bro.
Delikado ba? Delikado. Nagpapamake-up pa natin.
Pang-makeup pa yan. Ang bilis.
Hindi ba
Balik sa Blacklist Grand Finals. Siyempre, Pilipinas lang.
Malakas!
Pangalan ba?
Okay, bumalik ka na sa makeup
Babalik pa sa
room.
makeup room yan.
Bumalik ka na sa makeup room.
Midnight. Midnight.
Next. Ay, nako!
Oy,
Ang bilis naman ni Midnight. Ano ba to?
grabe Midnight.
TV na pa ako ngayon, no? Rest day, kaya tamang nood lang ng M3. PH versus PH. Siyempre, sa Grand Final.
Midnight. 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 Midnight.
Feeling ko na sa isang lugar lang sila eh.
Midnight! Balik ka!
Kilala ko to. Kilala ko to.
Isa pa! Take 3!
Nightmid, kilala natin yan. Kilala ko yan.
Kilala mo yan?
Oo.
Kilala ko rin yan. Blacklist, ONIC, PH. Kahit sino manalo, panalo ng Pilipinas. Good luck, team. Sabi ni Madam Camille Custodio.
Yeah. Hi, shoutouts kay Kami.
Midnight! Midnight!
Dito na ako.
Sa mga hindi nakakilala kay Kami,
Dapat nandito ka sa
yung
lunch.
community feature na yan, si Kami is, I think, ex-manager ng Archangel. One of the MPL participants previously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Former champion Archangel.
For the champion Archangel, yeah.
That is probably the cutest dog.
Uy!
Not that! Not that! I meant the previous dog in the previous photo. That was horrible timing.
Uy, kilala ko to.
Ducky!
Kilala ko to.
Ducky! Ducky!
Kilala ko to. Edgar. Alam mo, Edgar, kapag sabi ni Edgar, no, kapag nanalo ang Pilipinas sa M3 mga pre, magdadamit ako ng pambabae with matching makeup sa stream ko. Edgar! Edgar! Ha? Edgar, sinasabi ko na sa'yo ngayon. PH versus PH to. Mamili ka na ng outfit mo. Ha?
Panalo na.
Ano na?
Huli na eh.
We're speaking of may alam ko may isa pa yung si Pingris ata yun.
Alam mo,
sabi ni Fingers,
nag-post na ako sa page ko eh.
Anong sabi mo, coach?
Tinag ko si Mark Pingree, sabi ko, makikisend na lang ng address mo. Punta kami lahat, thank you.
Manonood lang yun.
Ikaw na ba magpapadala ng para kay Mark?
Pwede.
Nako.
Pwede.
Tayo magkakasdo.
Humingi ka na pa ng address, nakita ko yun.
Humingi ako ng address. Ngayon si Idol Mark, hindi pa sumasagot. So waiting lang ha, waiting lang tayo.
Tingnan tayo, waiting.
Uy,
Oy,
Medyo shy type.
Oo. Galing kay Gabriel Barba, Holy Spirit activated. Whoever wins, hashtag Pinas lang malakas, hashtag break the code, hashtag on the time, hashtag MLBBM3. Actually guys, kung nagtataka kayo kung bakit merong isang upuan dito na walang laman, actually meron yan. Kasi ang rule sa life, again, always leave room for the Holy Spirit. Yan.
Konti na lang madilim na yung picture niya.
Ayusin mo.
Kaya pala parang ramdam ko dito sa kabilang side ko. Mabait to eh.
Ay,
Mabait yung
sakto lang dito tayo.
Kaya pala.
Pero pag lumalayo ka dyan, pag mas dito, nararamdaman mo parang anong kulit.
Grabe naman kayo.
Okay. Yun ang mga community features natin. Again, kung gusto niyo sumali, use the hashtag, post, and yeah, baka ma-feature kayo. Ang dami yan eh. Actually, ang dami mga nagpo-post ng mga pictures, nagpo-post din ng sariling reaction nila. So, tama naman kayo. Keep posting. You might get a chance to be featured here today. And today is the day, the grand finals. We got our wish, but at the end of the day, someone will have to, yeah, have their hearts broken. But someone will continue the legacy of Bren Esports, wherein you will be crowned the world champion Nakita namin ang mga behind the scenes noon, Coach Ducky, nung nakita mo na mananalo na ang Bren Esports, tumakbo kayo, parang may nalagpasan nga kayo na guards or something. I don't know if that was like the breaking of protocol.
No, Renmar. Kasagsagan kasi ng COVID yun, nung pandemya.
Yeah.
So, medyo stricto sila in a sense na hindi namin ma-access immediately yung
Mga players.
Yung mga players. So, out of like my happiness, yung ano kami ni EJ, ni Coco, hindi na kami nila napigilan. Dapat pipigilan kami, "Uy, teka lang, dyan ka lang." Hindi, dumiretso na kami. Bawal talaga kami pumasok. Pero hindi na kami mapigilan. Kasi, if I recall correctly, meron nun parang health department, health ministry nila. Talaga nagmamasid kung in-observe ba namin yung strict protocols nila in terms of social distancing. Eh, hindi na kami nakagilan eh. Bawal nga kami magyakapan. Nagkakapan pa kami. Ayun.
Actually, that's understandable. Dito nga, sobrang ingay natin pag nanalo yung Pilipinas.
Hindi pa tayo in any way related pa masyado sa mga teams kahapon, di ba?
What's more, kung parte ka talaga ng team na nanalo. And
Yes, sir.
at least nakita natin ngayon sa Singapore, may crowd na mismo. Although observing very strict rules pa din. Ganda ng stage, it's a bigger setup. There are people who can visit, say hi. Nakita natin may nagdadala ng pagkain para kila Baloy, para sa mga miyembro ng ONIC. And in just a bit, we'll be able to talk with a member of the ONIC family to share their thoughts about the upcoming matchup. And by in just a bit, I mean now na talaga, he's a member of the ONIC family.
Hi, good
hello
afternoon.
po.
Hello po. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May tatay legendary na tatay ni Kyrie kung tama ang pag-iinala ko.
Kita po.
Alam na natin ngayon kung saan galing yung looks ni Kyrie.
Parang yung crush ng bayan talagang mga players, si Kyrie yun eh. Ano-mana lang pala.
Sir, ano po pakiramdam nyo na baka pagkatapos ng araw na to, isa na pong world champion sa esports ang anak nyo?
Ayun.
Hello? Hello?
Biglang nag-swap parang Nathan.
Nag-swap?
Grabe yung transition.
Hi, hello po.
Hello po.
Good afternoon.
Magandang tanghali.
Parang nakapasok po yung daddy niya.
Hello po.
Hello?
Narinig niyo po kami?
Apo.
Hi, hello.
Hi, okay. Para kilala po kayo ng audience natin, pa-introduce na lang po ang sarili niyo.
Ako po yung mami ni Kylie.
Tita, hello po, good afternoon.
Ma'am ni Kyrie.
Yung pagkasingkit ni Kyrie, kay Tita nakuha.
Yeah.
Oo. In looks.
Okay. All right. So I'll ask the same question earlier to the dad of Kyrie. Ano po pakiramdam niyo na baka pagkatapos ng araw na to, world champion na po ang anak niyo?
Siyempre po masaya po. Po kasi yung dream ni Kylie. Mag-championship sa international.
So nakita po namin sa isang feature kay Kyrie, Tita Rose, na yung dad po ni Kyrie was also into esports. Of course, sa ibang game. So ever since po na sinabi ni Kyrie gusto din niya pumasok sa Mobile Legends Bang Bang, todo suporta po kayo o meron po kayong konting reservations noon?
Kasi po, ang sabi ko po sa before, bali po nung legal abroad na po.
Ako, nagka-winter stransion nata tayo, guys.
Alright. Wait lang po.
Tita, nandyan pa po ba kayo?
Hello.
Hello, Tita.
Alright.
Hello po.
Hello po. Okay.
Ayan.
Tuloy ka na.
Siguro balikan na lang natin.
Magandang story yun. Magandang story yun.
Pangit kasi yung panahon ngayon.
Ayaw.
Yeah.
Ingat pala sa lahat.
Ingat sa lahat. Lalo
Yes.
lalo may gusto mga nasa Visayas.
Siargao area.
Mindanao.
Alright.
Hello po.
Yun po. Pakituloy na lang po yung sagot niyo po.
Yung po, nung una po, hindi ko ano niya, biglalang Kyrie. Kasi po, para po napapabayaan niya po yung pag-aaral niya. Kasi po lagi po sa school. Minsan po, nasa school siya, uwi sa inahin po po natutulog. So, napaka-school siya. Minsan po niya, tinatanggalan namin siya ng NCT. Sa
So, minsan talaga, of course, studies dapat muna.
Yes.
Balance.
Priority.
Especially in the Philippines na talagang required, halos required na yung education. No?
Ayun, hello po, si Tito naman.
Alright, so Tito.
Dad. Ay, medyo nawawala din yung perception natin.
Place ba?
Sayang.
Sana safe po yung mga magulang ni Kyrie, no? Sana safe po kayo dyan.
Ayan, si Tita Rose.
Ay, si Tita.
Tita naman.
Yes,
Tita, naririnig niyo ba po kami? Hello?
Wala po kasi yung signal. Sorry po.
Oo po.
Oo.
Medyo masama po kasi yung panahon ngayon Tita. Pero kung naririnig niyo po kami, ako Tita may tanong ako Tinanong ko nga po kanina yung nanay ni Wise. No? Gusto ko rin malaman, no? Ano po ba Tita ang tawag niyo kay Kyrie sa bahay?
Kiri po, anak.
Sa Kyrie talaga.
So Kyrie po talaga nickname ni Kyrie sa bahay.
Minsan po, Kai lang, ganun.
Kai. Kai.
Anak, ganun lang.
Sobra Kai.
Parang anime na anime pangalan ni
Medyo
Kyrie.
napaka may dating na pagka-anime talaga si Kyrie. No? Looks, from the looks pa lang. Tita, eto ba Tita? May follow-up question ako Tita. Sa lahat po nung parents ng mga aspiring esports professional, ano po sa tingin niyo yung biggest or pinakamagandang advice niyo sa kanila? Lalo na sa mga nasa school pa.
Nasa school pa. Ay, siyempre po, dapat po unahin yung pag-aaral. Kung kaya nyo po pagsabay yung paglalaro. Pwede naman po. Kasi kaya nag-aaral po siya.
I think balance ang sinasabi.
Balance lang talaga.
Balance,
No? And surprisingly, si Kyrie na siguro yung isa sa mga best examples talaga na kaya mong mag-aral at kaya mo rin maging world champion. So kung nagagawa ni Kyrie, kaya din nating subukan maging katulad ni Kyrie.
Yan. So talaga napaka-importante ng education. And if I'm not mistaken, alam ko si Kyrie is a top performer as well sa eskwela. Tama po ba, Tita?
Ang galing naman.
Hindi po siya nasa top, hindi po siya mawawala sa top. Madalas po nung elementary siya, lagi po siya palaban sa math, science, English. Lagi po siya magaling. Tapos, nung high school po siya, madalas po nito yung mga top 6 na lang po sa ganun po kasi po lalo naman kasi nga po na bubukanin pa dyan sa ML.
Grabe.
Napaka-talented pa rin na ba?
Ito, may tanong ako, Tita. Paano po magkaroon ng anak na pogi na, matalino pa, tapos may chance pang maging world champion?
Yan, Tita.
Hindi ko po alam.
Pero Tita, nung kabataan po ni Kyrie, bata-bata pa rin naman po siya. Ano po sa tingin niyo po yung pinaka nagbigay sa kanya ng mindset na maging katulad po siya ng Kyrie po na nakikita natin ngayon na napakagaling po?
Nung bata pa lang po kasi sa mahilig na po sa mga games, mahilig sa mga sa mga anime. Siguro po na-adjust na po yung hilig po lang na kasi lagi na po bata pa rin mahilig na po sa anime, mahilig ang anime. Tapos yun po yung mga games po mahilig po sa kanya. Yung dati na po Dota po yung po dati.
Okay. Napaka-talented na bata.
Oo nga,
Ilan taon na si Kyrie? I'm sorry.
Ano po, pumasok sa MN, naging couple po sa 14 years old po siya. Kasi nag-speak na po siya.
Grabe, 16 years. Hindi ko ma-imagine, no? Kasi ako tanda ako sa sarili ko, nung 15, 16 ako, kumakain pa ako ng buhangin. Hindi ko ma-imagine. I'm sorry, sana all. Sana all.
Oh my God. Grabe, sobrang talented po na anak niyo. I'm so overwhelmed yung mga nanay ng mga pro players. Sobrang well done sa pag-raise ng mga ating mga future world champions.
Yeah. Natanong po namin to kanina sa mom ni Wise. So, para sa inyo din naman, ano po ang paboritong ulam ni Kyrie sa bahay?
Nako, ano po, mula man po siya sinigang na baboy lang.
Number one.
Sinigang master race. Sinigang master race.
Okay, so kanina si Wise bacon.
Bacon.
Crispy.
Ay, ito Tita. Ano po ba ang paboritong klase ng sinigang ni Kyrie? No? Kasi may sinigang sa sampalok, may sinigang
yes.
sa...
Sinisa pa.
May miso.
Ano po?
Sampalok.
Maasim.
Maasim.
Eh, Tita, may question ako kasi nabanggit niyo po nung una na 14 years old pa lang si Kyrie na nag-start siya sa ML. Ano po yung naging struggle sa inyo since napilitan po siya? Siyempre, naging pro player siya. Kailangan niya mag-bootcamp, kailangan niya malayo sa pamilya. Ano po yung parang pinag-usapan niyo doon? Tsaka ano po yung initial naramdaman
Kasi
niyo?
yung time na nakapunta sa, naging okay siya, nasa abroad pa po ako doon. So, hindi po talaga kami bayad. Kasi nga po, first time lang po niyang mag-wawawit kami. Saka yung hindi po niya alam na pagbiyahe-biyahe, lalo na po sa Manila, gano'n. Nag-aalam na rin po kasi yan, pinatagan po sa minister, yung post po ng business ko, kay Ibon Pan. Yun, naman po sa akin, yun naman po na pipili ko kami kasi hindi naman po lalabas hanggang po sa Kyrie, gano'n po. Kaya na dali na niya sa mga
Tita, mayroon po akong gusto sabihin, hindi po to question, gusto ko sabihin. Trivia lang din to, no? Kasi before I went back to professional coaching dito sa Pilipinas, I had the chance to coach Kyrie.
No.
Okay? So mga hindi alam, si Kyrie kasi po is part ng Sinag Pilipinas dati.
Oh.
Sinag Pilipinas, tama po ba? Yun. I was approached by their owner. Baka pa pwedeng tulungan mo kami because these kids are aspiring professionals ng Mobile Legends. And I had the chance to coach him. Kung babalikan yung feed ko dun sa page ko, as in high praises na talaga ako kay Kyrie. Nakikita ko na po sa talaga ng malaking potential before pa. So I am really thankful, tita, na pinayagan niyo si Kyrie to pursue his dreams. And right now, I think it's, alam niyo yun, parang nakukuha niya na yung fruits of his labor. Napakasipag na bata, walang ugali. I mean, not necessarily. Wala po siyang bad attitude.
Yeah.
Well-mannered na bata. Nakita naman natin eh. So, I'm really thankful, tita, na pinayagan niya siya despite all of the nakikita natin na traditional thinking about esports ng mga magulang.
Alright. Tita, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Thank you so much. We wish all the best to Kyrie and for the rest of ONIC.
Thank you po,
Thank you.
tita.
Oras ka. Bye.
Doesn't believe in miracles. No stranger to animosity. Everyone has their own stage. But our stage is now. Are you ready for the grand final of M3? No matter where, no matter what you're doing, stop and shine the lights towards us. For this moment, our stage is ready. With or without the limelight, champions are born by rising to the top.
Wow. Grand finals opening. Si Angela.
Angela ko.
1-1 yun, di ba? 1-1 skin.
To all my teammates, kay Dex, kay Eson, kay V, kay Wise, kay Oheb, kay Edward, kay Haji. And sa larong to, sa match na to, ibigay na natin ang lahat. As in lahat. Magpakapagod tayo hanggat di na tayo makabangon. Basta huwag niyong kakalimutan na nag-e-enjoy tayo sa larong to. Hindi tayo nandito dahil ine-expect tayo na manalo, ma-dominate, or kumuha ng papremyo. Huwag tayong makalimot kung saan nung hindi pa tayo magkakasama, sobrang nag-e-enjoy tayo mag-rank game hanggang sa nabuo tayong lahat. At ito na yung pagkakataon na
Blacklist, break the code!
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your agents who will be breaking the M3 code! Oh my Venus! Edward! Haji!
take a look at our upper bracket dominators, ONIC, PH.
I just want to tell them to have fun. We work a lot for this, and we just need to enjoy the game. No pressure. Order. Huwag lang bait mo, alam naman ang lahat. And yung tiwala mo sa akin, sa team, sobrang taas. Mahal na mahal mo yung team natin. And kitang-kita yung gutom mo eh. Kasi syempre tatlong runner-up na eh. Eto na ulit tayo, di ba? Susubukan na ulit natin kunin yung champion. At tingin ko,
That's it. It's ONIC time. Is it indeed ONIC time? Baloyski! Ladies and gentlemen, this is ONIC PH! Hello to you all over the world. After so many days and 91 matches, Mara, we are down to our grand final, best of 7 series, ONIC PH against Blacklist International.
In the past week, we witnessed dominance from ONIC Philippines, where they trampled through the upper bracket with a clean sheet, proving to the world that they are so far the best.
And for Blacklist International, qualifying through the lower bracket, which surprised many, but they are here. And I dare say this is the battle of who is the better team in the Philippines, as well as the best team in the world.
At
Bado
this
siguro,
point,
bado.
we
Bado
will
siguro.
have back-to-back champions from the Philippines. But only one can take home the crown. The question is, who will be the last victor of M3?
Now we have a crowd behind us. Will it be Blacklist International or will it be ONIC PH? Raise your signs, raise your jerseys. Your teams can see you. They are waving to you. Mara and myself, we are so excited. I think the hashtag PILIPINAS Malakas, it's definitely coming true today.
So everybody watching online, let us know who you're rooting for. Use the hashtag Pilipinas lang ang malakas. And we are just about to get things started.
Yes.
Exactly. Let's hand you over to our casters who will take you through all 7 games if we do go the distance. Give it up for Marco, Leo, and Wolf. Take it away, gentlemen.
We are not Mirko, Leo, and Wolf.
Akala ko yun eh.
But we would like to say, MPL Philippines Season 8.5 is presented by Smart, the official tournament of the MPL.
the sequel.
Yeah, we joke about it. It's the MPL Philippines Finals all over again. Pero iba na. Iba yung ONIC pace nakikita natin. Iba yung iba pa rin. Iba din yung Blacklist nakita natin. Some newer picks. Some different movements. Coach Dougie, run us through what are the biggest differences you see for ONIC compared to Season 8 here in the world stage?
Okay. Both of the teams are absolute titans, okay, in their own right. They have like polar difference in terms of game style. Sa Blacklist, alam natin, it's called Ube. Sa ONIC, it's called Banana Split. And this is a very stark difference. So, meaning, I think the biggest question here would be which set of strategy would come out on top, really. Okay? These guys, I'm 100% sure, are on par with each other. Okay, they're nandun na sila sa rurok ng kalakasan individually. Okay? All I'm saying is that kapag nandito na tayo sa ganitong level, the team who wins, okay, is the one who wants it more. Who do you think would be the one who wants it more? Siguro magkakaroon tayong predictions mamaya, but for now, all I can say, these two teams are absolute titans with the specialty that they have. Both have something special going on. Yeah.
And it was a special way to the grand finals that we saw. Parang MPL Philippines Season 8 playoffs. ONIC PH undefeated on their way to the grand finals. Blacklist International na nadala sa lower bracket. And just like with their semifinals match ng MPL PH Season 8, they also won that 3-1. So we're seeing history repeat itself somewhat. Pero mag-iiba ba ang resulta ngayon? Nung huling nakita ang dalawang teams na to sa MPL PH playoffs, that's when Blacklist were able to be the second team to go back-to-back champions sa MPL PH. But there's a lot of ties of ONIC PH and Blacklist. Ang grabe yung history ng dalawang teams na isa't isa. Hindi lang yung team itself, but the players, TDZ.
Yeah, well actually for the players, malaki ding improvement, mga individual players dito sa side ng Blacklist International and ONIC Philippines. Again, parang nagkakaroon ng labanan when it comes to the best core jungler nga na si Kyrie, ang nagsasabi din iba naman si White. So para sa Pilipinas, tingin ko maganda rin tignan nyo na ano nga ba talaga, sino ba yung magiging last team talagang magke-carry itong title na to.
Yeah. Hatred, Delarski, Marky, Kyrie, and Baloyski. Chantel, I know you've gotten to know Hatred somewhat personally. What can you say about this performance na pagkatapos ng game na yon with BTK, ang dami na nagsabi, this is God mode Hatred that we're seeing.
Yun din yung nakita ng mga teams na potential sa kanya. Yun yung hinahanap na hindi niya masyadong napakita from the previous seasons, the consistency. Well, for Hatred, he is a type of player na alam niya kung ano yung kailangan niyang gawin. Sobrang dami niyang pinagdaanan, ang dami niyang kinain ng mga bash. Ang dami niyang kailangan patunayan, feeling niya sa sarili niya. But at the same time, he is a great player. He loves Mobile Legends and iba yung feeling kapag nakahanap na siya ng team na para sa kanya.
OSX Delarski. He's been here since ONIC PH started. He has never left. Baloyski bumalik siya kasi nag-promise siya kay Delarski, mananalo tayo ng championship. What can you tell viewers about Delarski and how he plays for ONIC PH as their XP laner?
Going back to the roots of history of the CEO, Delarski, turned general sa M3, babalikan natin si Delarski and Baloyski. Yung dalawang miyembro na to, nagsimula sa team ng Dream High. And now, kasama nila din si Oh My Venus at si Wise. From that day, ngayon sama-sama na sila magkakasama sa World Championship stage.
Dream High aiming to make it to the top today. Haji, Edward, Oheb, Wise, and Oh My Venus. We put a lot of focus on Wise and Oh My Venus, of course, deservedly so. We put a lot of focus on the MVP machine, Haji. But from Delarski, let's talk about someone who's been with Blacklist International since day one, Edward.
Edward on this roster, nakita natin kahapon sa kanilang match against BTK na grabe na yung parang akala natin sobrang taas na ng mechanics niya. Pero kahapon may itinaas pa. Yung mga flicker niya para mahuli yung mga kalaban sa likod. Ito yung mga iniisip natin na bakit pa siya flicker pero makikita mo bigla kung bakit. His mechanics right now is definitely up there. Ang tanong na lang is, can he handle the willpower, the sheer willpower of Delarski to not be a runner-up in M3?
Yeah. In ONIC PH, the gold laner there is Marky. He debuted in Season 7. But since that day, it has been Oheb who now has a back-to-back title in his name. Marky, hungry to prove that he himself is worthy to become a champion. Here are our stats. Total damage dealt, that's up for Blacklist International. Win rate, higher for ONIC PH. Average KDA, pretty close. Pero lamang ang Blacklist. Pero ito, ang pagka-objective focus ng ONIC PH, first tower rate and first lord rate, lamang na lamang ang ONIC PH.
Sa akin na, pag titignan ko Redmar. This is virtually identical. Again, kagaya ni sinabi ko kanina, the stark difference between these two teams are how they employ their strategies. Okay? Sobrang magkaiba. One does split, one does group up. So, will this be a low-kill series? Will this be like, alam nyo, tigilan na natin to, magsapo ko na tayo sa I think what I'm predicting is they will put up one hell of a show.
Yeah.
One hell of a show. And here are the keys to victory for ONIC PH. Perfect the split. Use objective as baits. Disrupt OHEV and prioritize counter initiation top TDZ. What's the one thing you want to focus on here?
Sa akin gusto ko dito yung disrupt OHEV. Nakikita kasi natin kapag si OHEV is nakakuha agad ng magandang early game, sobrang bilis niya or malakas siya makakuha ng snowball potential. And by disrupting OHEV, mag-react agad yung Blacklist International para maprotektahan siya. We've seen this before yung sa mga series natin before going here sa Grand Finals. And once na nakokontrol si OHEV, nai-slow down yung UB competition, yung UB timing ng Blacklist.
And Blacklist International's keys to victory, Chantel. Avoid overextending, protect Haji and OHEV, contest map control, and beware of the wraparounds. So, we've been seeing a lot from the analysts over in SG. But para sa'yo, Chantel, ano yung gusto mo bigyan ng focus dito?
Definitely, it will be the Protect Haji and OHEV because we saw the performance of ONIC Philippines yesterday against BTK. Literal na pinuntahan lagi ng ONIC is si foil chicken. It's either it's Mobazane or foil chicken. They know how to specify a specific player para pigilan nila na tumaba or magkaroon ng items.
In M2, the MVP was Carl TZ. At that point, you could say he was the best jungler, maybe even the best player in the world. The player head-to-head for this matchup, it's against Kyrie and Wise. Coach Ducky perfectly set it up earlier, contrasting play styles. But here are the stats for this matchup.
Looking at the stats, no, lamang si Kyrie sa lahat ng sa tatlong categories na meron dito, pero men napakalapit ng laban na to and hindi dapat natin pinagkukumpara eh. Magkaiba sila ng ginagawa, and let's say hero pool as well, medyo magkaiba din ng nilalaro. They have played against each other for a long time right now, and this is the biggest stage to prove everything kung sino ba talaga ang best jungler in the world.
It doesn't make sense. Sa lahat na nanonood, it doesn't make sense for you guys to compare these two guys. Okay? They are absolute legends in their roles. Okay? They perform their roles to perfection.
Exactly.
Okay? How Blacklist plays is how Wise actually performs. It's the same thing, it's the same story with Kyrie. How the team plays is how Kyrie carries the game.
Yeah. Again, at this point, I feel like it's not about the question of who is the better jungler. Let's just enjoy that we're witnessing two of these legends play at the exact same time. There you see the members of ONIC PH.
Ayun na.
Oh, yun na. Sayaw ni Hale.
Nakasayaw na sila.
Oo. Tignan na lang natin sila dito. Oh, ang masaya ang mood ngayon sa ONIC PH. Parang ganun din yung mood nung kanalaban nila yung Philippines. Kanina nakita natin si Coach Chef. Ito naman si Coach Bon Chan.
With a plan.
Sasageo.
Parang practice na rin talaga nila ito papuntang FPL season 9.
No.
Kasi since kailangan ito na, scream na. Best of 7 scream.
Nakita ko yung mga mata ni Coach Ducky ngayon, ha? Narinig niya MPL season na. It's like,
Scout.
ito na, it's time to look. And, despite the undefeated run in the playoffs, lamang na lamang sa audience prediction dito ang Blacklist International from Singapore to Indonesia, Malaysia, and here at home. Wow.
For me, to this point, I think stats don't matter now. It's the battle of the best of the best.
Sobrang reminiscent nung Blacklist run nila sa lower bracket. At least for me. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on.
By the way, it's a new thing. Guys, we all know na madaming buhay, tao na apektado ng Typhoon Odette. Kung gusto niyo po tumulong, kung kaya niyo tumulong, look for the account name is Philippine Red Cross. Ito po ang mga detalye sa screen nyo. Bibigyan namin kayo ng mga oras na mag-screenshot, na i-note down ang mga details. Ang dami po mga buhay na apektado, TDZ, nakwento mo sa akin na yung mga napuntahan mo sa Siargao, nung nakita mo yung lugar na apektado, parang iba na talaga.
Yes. Again, yung isa sa mga naapektuhan talaga dito yung Siargao, and especially nakita natin yung mga nangyari dun before and after. Sobrang devastating yung nangyari doon. I'm not sure if we can still go back doon sa previous niya, but ang daming mga lugar din na naapektuhan talagang hindi natin mapapitan. So again guys, sobrang importante at humihingi ng tulong dito yung mga kababayan natin. Maganda opportunity din to para ma-reach out yung mga taong hindi na makabawi doon sa devastation.
Yeah. And there, please, let's all work together as a community to help those affected by Typhoon Odette. Pero ngayon, umpisahan na natin. The battle for the World Championship. Pilipinas nga lang talaga ang malakas. Pero para sa Blacklist International at ONIC PH, isa lang sa kanila ang magiging World Champion. Midnight and Butters, casters, kayo na.
After 13 days ng pure top quality Mobile Legends action, it all goes down to this. One championship ang paglalaban ng dalawang team na magkapareho ang flag na dala-dala. This is Championship Sunday, but it's not just any Championship Sunday, it's a PH Championship Sunday. Welcome to the Casters Desk, ladies and gentlemen. Kami ang magiging casters for the first few games. Ako nga pala si Butters. Sama ko ngayon si Midnight. How are you feeling? Kamusta yung feeling na gigising ka sa umaga tapos mali-realize mo na hindi pa tapos yung M3 pero champion na yung bansa mo?
Alam mo, at this day, Pilipinas, alam na natin, tayo ang magcha-champion. Masarap ang gising ng MLBB fans at we're not gonna disappoint. Because again, these are currently the two best teams in the world.
And yeah, kung makikita mo dalawang Pilipinas. So ibig sabihin ba nun, Pilipinas ang pinakamalakas sa Mobile Legends sa buong mundo ngayong 2021.
Yan ang pinaka-automatic pa. Sa lahat ng sasabihin natin ngayon, Pilipinas lang ang malakas sa buong mundo.
Pero right now, it's time to find out kung sino nga ba sa dalawang Filipino representatives natin ang mas malakas. ONIC PH nga ba? Or Blacklist International?
Alam mo, interesting na laban ito kasi remember, MPL Season 8, di ba? ONIC, again, sabi ni Renmar to lahat ng matches ng playoffs, it reflects yung matches natin ng MPLS 8. And si ONIC, siya yung galing upper bracket, si Blacklist yung galing ng lower bracket, and ONIC PH had a perfect run. Now, it's a question of can ONIC PH actually surpass what they did nung S8 playoffs.
It's the same storyline, but for ONIC PH, ang gusto nilang gawin dito is to stop the same outcome for Blacklist International. This is their road to world domination MLBB, kapag nagawa nila to, they probably are undoubtedly the most dominant team na meron tayo sa MLBB scene.
Right now, nakikita natin, these two teams, kilalang-kilala nila isa't isa. ONIC PH picks up the Matilda. Ready natin makita si Balowski na gumamit ng Matilda. Pero pwede rin naman si Hatred kasi yung gumamit niyan. Pero Blacklist International, they go back to the roots. YSS and Rafaela. We know that they love to group up. And ito yung mga objective-based lineups na nakikita natin from Blacklist na abusadong-abusada talaga.
Indeed. And right now, Blacklist International, they're actually going for their special. It's a Farsa, Yison Shane, Rafaela. Napaka-familiar netong lineup na to for Blacklist, especially for ONIC PH. Kasi at the hands of Blacklist International, napaka-efficient netong 3 picks nila from the get-go. But onto the side of ONIC PH, they go for Lancelot ni Kyrie. Nakita natin yan kung paano pinunit yung mga taga-ibang bansa. Pero ngayon, susubukan nila gamitin to sa Blacklist International mismo.
No holds barred here for ONIC PH. Lancelot kagad, the prime assassin of the current batch, and Kyrie's comfort hero. Ito yung parang message ni ONIC PH sa Blacklist. If you're gonna play your signature playstyle, kami din lalaroin namin yung signature playstyle. We've seen ONIC PH shy away from the signature ONIC heroes nung naging objective-oriented sila, like picking up heroes like YSS even, or Kyrie. Pero this time around, kilala sa Blacklist. They don't need to copy the Ubi strategy. And yun yung nakita natin ng group stage and even the playoffs. ONIC PH, both of them actually can copy each other. Si Blacklist, natuto na mag-banana. Si ONIC natuto na mag-ube. Pero we're seeing a stark contrast of playstyle talaga dito. Blacklist, they want to group up. ONIC PH, they want to maximize the mechanical skills on each course that they have.
Pero alam mo, balikan natin yung sinabi ni Mo Bazane kagabi, nung before ng match nila kay Blacklist International. Sabi niya, unusual yung strat ng ONIC PH at hindi pa nila nakikita or hindi ba sila nakakita ng ganitong strategy talaga all in all. But for the side of Blacklist International, this strategy na ginagawa nila, it's all too familiar and you can't blame them kasi it works.
Parang ano nga parang hindi na sila nagsusurpresahan dito. Kasi Blacklist, pinapakita nila yung gusto nilang pakita sa ONIC. ONIC, they're doing the same thing. Pero what matters here is your level of comfort. Walang taguan dito. Alam ng isa't isa na ito yung hero pool nila, ito yung ginagawa nila sa mapa, ito yung mga nuances ng mga player. It's just having a better execution this time around. And again, that's why it's really important for ONIC PH to find their groove in this game. Kasi they knew na, okay, tinalo sila ng Blacklist ng Grand Finals ng MPLPH. Pero right now, they have the momentum. They have everything. They have even refined their banana split strategy. This is the perfect split that we've seen from ONIC.
ONIC Philippines, 4th pick, Esmeralda. Pero ang Blacklist dito, wala pa silang XP lane for Edward. And yung hero ni Oheb, pwede pa silang kumuha. Now, na-deny sa Blacklist International yung kanilang Beatrix, na alam naman natin na kapag kasi Oheb yung gumamit ng Renner, parang lahat ng pwedeng tamaan, tinamaan niya.
The Filipino sniper, ika nga ng mga audience. Pero tama ka, wala masyadong hero si Oheb this time around Blacklist. Naipit sila dahil prioritize nila yung tatlong importante hero sa side nila. Pero pwede pa naman mag-flex ng Alice. Well, actually, may Clint. And,
Uranus and Clint. Now, the never-ending love story between an Esmeralda and a Uranus. Alam naman natin yan na magkakalmutan lang sila doon sa may XP lane unless talagang may todo makalamang or maikutan. Basically, wala naman talaga tumutumba dito sa dalawa na silang dalawa lang yung magkaharap. Now, Lilia ang gagamitin ni Hatred. I'm not mistaken.
Alam mo, ang bago lang dito is di natin nakita yung emote ni Hatred. I think it's gonna be a golden marquee on the Lilia. Kasi we've seen them utilize this lineup, no? Yung Lancelot and Lilia. Ang purpose ng lineup ito is to have insane amount of skirmishing ability while having the capability of assassinating heroes. First time nag-fist bump yung mga coach. First time to.
Well, it is what it is. Pilipino laban sa Pilipino. And as we head straight to the Celestial Palace, nakikita mo naman yung pride na nakakamdaman ng mga tao dito sa studio, outside ng studio, and doon sa mga tao na nanonood mismo sa may Singapore.
Yeah, honestly, sa lahat ng match na napanood natin, ito ang pinakamahirap panoorin. Kasi hindi tayo pwede bumayas. Dalawang Pilipinong team na yung naglalaro. Ang naglalaban na lang dito is yung mga fans. Pero alam natin sa puso natin, panalo pa rin ang Pilipinas kahit anong mangyari.
And we have defended it, pero napakaganda. Napakaganda ng pagkapasok natin dito.
Pause ka agad, relax lang, hinga lang.
Well, okay. So, kailangan huminga ng ating mga players. Now, basically, in terms of drafting, tanongin na kita Midnight dahil meron tayong oras, sino yung nakikita mo ditong nakakalamang?
I think this time around lamang si Blacklist kasi may konting spice ng banana split yung strategy nila. Lalo hawak nila yung yung favorite nilang hero on the side of ONIC na si Uranus. So si Dilar, ang gamit rito is yung Esmeralda. Nandun pa rin naman yung split capability. Pero what Blacklist have right now is yung parang may mixture ng konting banana. Alam mo parang naglagay ka ng konting saging sa ube tart. Diba? Parang ganun Pero what I'm saying is, yung lineup ni Blacklist, they can still do Blacklist things. Pero, ang hirap for ONIC PH to actually find these parang splits. Kasi nga may Uranus.
Pero kasi, ang napansin ko last time na nagkita tong dalawang to was an MPL Grand Finals pa. MPL Grand Final Season 8, that was the last time na nagkatapat ang ONIC at ang Blacklist. Now, there are stark differences. Makikita mo naman, BMO was there noong MPL S8 Grand Finals. This time around, wala si Bimo. At ang pumalit dun sa kanyang role ay si Baloyski. Tapos yung pumunta sa role ni Baloyski mismo ay si Hatred. Ngayon, what are the things na kailangan bantayan ng Blacklist International naman dito sa new lineup na sinet up ng ONIC?
Honestly, Hatred adjusting to the new support role kasi we've seen Hatred's performance. Parang siya yung siya yung silver lining ng ONIC PH na laging may factor si Hatred. Even if they're losing, even if they're down by 5,000 gold, kapag nakita ka ni Hatred at kaya kanyang patayin, you're 100% sure to be killed. And yun yung parang naging adjustment ni ONIC na kulang nung Bimo Baloy. Kasi dalawa silang utility support. Si Bimo, taga-vision, si Baloy, most of the time, he's using defensive heroes to enable Kyrie. Pero this time around, nung pinasok nila si Hatred, nandun yung killer instinct na meron talaga si Hatred. And ONIC PH, they learn to adjust on that. And that's why na-refine lalo yung split push capability nila. Kasi kahit saan nga magpuntang mapa, may nakaambang pressure sa'yo.
And as you can see, yung fans na nandoon sa ating stadium ngayon, they're actually having fun. Yeah. And nakausap din natin sila Wolf about this. Na-miss daw nila yung gano'n na feeling. Pero ang tanong kasi dito, kailan nga ba magkakaroon ng on-site venue yung Pilipinas naman?
Sana soon.
Sana soon, di ba?
Sana soon.
Kasi namimiss na din namin yung energy. Kasi for us casters, and especially for players, parang yung sigawan ng tao kapag ka may nagagawa kang tama or may highlight play ka, nakaka-boost siya eh.
Yeah. Nakakadagdag energy, nakakadagdag hype. Alam mo yung maganda yung ambience.
Nakakadagdag ka ba din?
Yes.
Kasi alam mo na may ibang tao na nanonood doon sa'yo.
Yeah. We were actually talking about this during one lounge na meron tayo, no? Yung pressure ng audience, talagang factor siya when you're playing the game.
Enough about player psychology dito. Let's head straight doon sa ating unang rotations. And as you can see, sinubukan pa ni Wise agawin yung Little Wanderer, pero si Marky dito using that advantage of a Lilia. Pero si Baloy ang napagtripan. Si Hatred dito nasa may gitna ng lahat at bumabaril-baril si Hatred. He will say Baloyski out. He will take Baloyski out of that predicament. Now, on to the top lane. Oheb dito getting controlled by Marky.
Alam mo, kanina pinag-uusapan namin ni Doc ito eh. Si Marky, lagi siya nakakaroon ng opportunity para patayin yung gold lane, yung katapat ng gold lane, even though hindi naman niya kailangan patayin. And for some reason, laging buo HP niya kapag pinapatay niya yung katapat niyang gold laner.
At kung papasinin mo dito, Dilarsky going to the jungle mismo ng Blacklist International, trying to take down yung orange buff ni Wise. And look at Kyrie trying to go in, pero napigilan siya nung second skill ng Clint. Kyrie at level 4, pero yung Phantom Execution ay nagamit na pang gap close.
Yeah. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina na kahit saan ka magpunta ng mapa against ONIC, laging may nakaambang pressure. And this is because they're utilizing the mechanical skills of the course that they have, especially Marky and Dilar. Lalong-lalo na yung rotations ni Kyrie. Even though minsan parang useless to, yung pupunta siya sa isang lane, babawasan yung heroes.
And
oh my God!
Heb! Getting controlled heavily by Marky. And for sure, Midnight, meron na tayo makikitang alalay para kay Oheb in just a bit. Katulad ng sinasabi natin, Haji is there already.
Grabe, 2-0 kagad in favor of Marky. Marky on this Lilia is literally something else. Blacklist, they need to address this. Kailangan padala yung Rafaela sa may top lane, pero again, Butters, may iwan si Wise against the pressure of Hatred.
And nakikita mo naman kung gaano ka-aggressive yung ONIC PH, even to the point na si Edward din ay umaamba na ng sarili niya sa pack. Pero si Wise dito, at least for him, naaagawan siya ng mga monsters, pero hindi siya napapatumba ng Lancelot.
Yeah, that's the silver lining naman for Blacklist. Pero again, you have to take note na inuubusan kayo ng resources ni ONIC that allows Kyrie to just snowball and Wise to have this recovery period wherein Blacklist need to protect him. Pero kailangan din nila protektahan si Marky.
Interesting matchup at yung galaw ng ating mga players sa mapa. Ito yung nangyayari kapag sobrang pamilyar ng dalawang team sa isa't isa, na alam nila kung saan ka aatakihin.
Yeah.
At aatakihin ka nila sa mga punto or mga points na talagang masasaktan ka ng todo.
Oh, like for example, alam nila na, okay, walang farm si Wise dito. Most probably, nandito siya sa part ng mapa na to. So we have two options. Either guloy natin si Wise or dahil pupunta natin si Wise dun tayo sa kabilang part ng mapa.
Blacklist International, they need to stop the bleeding. Although it's not game-ending on their side, pero yung reactions nila sa mapa ay nag-vary na eh. Kumbaga, nagkaroon na ng certain reactions and ONIC PH, they are taking advantage rather of those, sabihin na lang natin yung mga talagang kalamangan nila. Kaya ngayon ay yung Blacklist International, they're having a bit of a scuffle na tutulungan ba natin si OHEB?
Yeah.
O doon tayo sa objectives pupunta?
Tsaka makikita mo yung level of advanced pressure na ina-apply ng ONIC PH, even just the presence of the hero. Si Baloy dumana ng top lane para lang pakita sa Blacklist na, andito ako. Kailangan yung tulungan to. And the moment na tulungan nyo to, laging may counter movement sa mapa, and that's how ONIC PH moves around the map. Kaya parang yung pakiramdam, sobrang bilis nila gumalaw. Kasi laging may kasunod na steps dahil ito yung alam nilang gagawin mo.
At si Edward ay napuntahan na yung kanyang lane, sinusubukan nila tanggalin yung energy shield, outer turrets, at habang natanggal na nila yung torre, ang next na target naman nila ay etong turtle. Ngayon, objective after objective yung side ng ONIC PH. And ito yung tinatawag natin na objective lang, walang personalan.
There's yung turtle.
And this is interesting dahil ang ganda ng effort doon ng Blacklist International to actually disrupt. Actually, that was all Edward, pero yung retribution will secure the turtle for ONIC PH.
Alam mo yung grabe yung labanan ng utak doon. Si Edward, dinidignan niya si Kyrie para mabawasan yung Lancelot. And si Haji, nakaamba na yung Feather Strike. Pero si Kyrie, hindi niya rin ginagamit yung Thorn Rose niya. Ina-atake niya yung turtle, sinatsaga niya para pag retry timing na or pag binagsak yung Feather Strike, naka-ready siya on the turtle.
Hindi pa nagkakaroon ng matinding bakbakan dito sa ating mapa, pero right now ONIC PH, I think it's safe to say at this point of the game, nasa kanila yung kalamangan, but Blacklist International, alam na alam nila kung paano babawi sa mga ganitong kalaking lamang lang.
Yeah.
Actually, itong lamang na to, hindi naman ganun kalaki to eh.
Hindi talaga, lalo pat may group up pa yung Blacklist mamaya after makuha nila yung first spike on Wise, pero ONIC PH, again, sila may hawak na lead ngayon, pero the problem is, kulang pa sila sa towers. Kailangan nilang i-overtake yung mapa ng Blacklist. Kailangan nilang kunin yung territory ng Blacklist para make sure nila na hindi ganun kabilis yung pag-snowball ng dalawang marksman.
Venus daw, napaka-compromise ng kanyang pwesto ngayon. They can actually get the kill, pero oh my Venus, with the extra movement speed.
Kyrie?
Siya ay makakatakas, pero Holy Baptism is there. Kyrie trying to go in. They will secure the kill, ladies and gentlemen, on OHEB. Habang ang kapalit nun sa baba ay si Dilarsky.
Yeah, I think if you're ONIC, you take that trade any day. You take the tower in the top lane and you lost the Esmeralda at walang kapalit, walang objective na makukuha ng Blacklist. And again, ONIC PH, this allows them to move even deeper in the jungle of Blacklist.
Blacklist International OHEB is getting 100% control dito sa ating game. Ang question ngayon for Blacklist is how do you alleviate or paano mo tatanggalin? Paano mo tatanggalin yung pressure na yun kay OHEB to the point na nakikita mo si Marky na nag-creep walk papasok nung loob ng tier 1 turret, tapos ang ginawa niya bumalik ng Black Shoes, nag-moonwalk. Edward getting the second kill for his team, pero mababawi nila yon, and OHEB na naman yung pinaka-main target nila dito, and OHEB dodging the Thorn Rose.
Oh my goodness!
Execution, ladies and gentlemen, but Haji, will he get away? Makakatakas naman siya.
ONIC just moving around the map of Blacklist. I think for ONIC, you're happy with that. Even though namatay si Marky, it's a good trade. Namatay si Edward and they can take objectives out of that. Sige, fine, namatay si Esmeralda, pero si Dilar, alam niya ang trabaho niya, kailangan niyang mamatay talaga dito for something to happen on the side of ONIC.
Ito yung tinatawag na tricks of the trade eh. Kung isipin mo, na for ONIC PH, hindi sila takot kumuha ng onting casualties on their end. Basta, nakakalamang sila.
Yeah, tsaka may kapalit lagi at lugi lagi sa Blacklist sa trade na ginagawa ni ONIC.
And with this, This is quite unusual para sa akin na nauunahan lagi yung Blacklist International in terms of objectives, knowing that Blacklist International is very much objective-oriented as a team.
Yeah.
And ONIC PH, yung pagiging split push, the banana split na sinasabi ng ating mga ibang casters, yun yung nagbibigay sa kanilang opening para kunin yung mga objectives para sa kanila. And right now, it seems to me that ONIC PH is playing the game of Blacklist International.
Oh, yung group up na may semi-split push. Kasi again, yung sinasabi natin kanina, may mixture, may essence ng Blacklist yung lineup. Yung ginagawa ng ONIC PH, nag-group up sila kapag alam nila na okay guys, di tayo kaya labanan nito. Kasi wala namang reason mag-split push kung di talaga hindi kayo kaya ng direct 5v5. So I think for ONIC PH, they realize that. And yun yung sinasabi nating refinement ng split push na meron sila.
Kyrie, tutumba ba? One more hit. Hindi tatama at hindi enough in damage. Wise, even moving in para talagang kunin yung kill. But Lilarski is there to keep the members of Blacklist International at bay. Blacklist though, they're doing a great job of, sabihin natin, controlling their jungle at least. Napupush back nila yung ONIC PH eh.
Defending their jungle at least. Kasi if you lose your jungle right now, ONIC PH, they'll just control the map here against Blacklist. And hindi na makakalabas yung clean pa rin na rin yung YSS Edward.
Marky, umalis siya gamit yung black shoes. At doon sa point na yun, alam mo yung kanyang mga bola ay nag-refresh na din. Actually, that was...
Flicker.
Edward. Game back in and Edward dito ay tutumba. ONIC is keeping tabs on Edward at all times.
Bawal mag-split push. Sabi ng ONIC PH, alam namin yan, ganyan ginagawa ni Dilar eh. Sawang-sawa na nga kami, pero Wise, yan nga kill.
Kailangan mag-ingat ng ONIC ha, masyadong nag-iinit na. Si Wise dito, nakakuha na siya ng 3 kills. And usually, yung mga comeback wins ng Blacklist International, sa mga pa-pick-off yun eh.
Yeah.
So right now, ONIC PH, nasa inyo yung kalamangan, pero hindi kayo pwede maging complacent, hindi kayo pwede maging kampante.
Oo.
Kasi Blacklist International, they're getting the things that they need para mag-stage ng comeback.
Sila basically yung late game dito, Blacklist International, they perfectly understand that what they need to do right now is alleviate the pressure na dinalagay sa kanila ng ONIC PH and just have complete space for Wise. And as you've said, 3-0 na yung Wises natin haven't died yet. Oh my God. Maloy.
Hatred with the Nibiru's passion na nandito sa loob. Si Kyrie trying to go in. Phantom execution. Sa pinakagitna. And look at this. Flicker out. Napakagandang move galing kay Haji. And pinapakita sa atin ng mga players ngayon yung kanilang mechanical skills. Black shoes paalis at moonwalk palabas.
Grabe, sabi ng ONIC at Blacklist mo, BTK, manood kayo dito. Ganito maglaro ng MLBB. Yung mga mechanics, si Kyrie, nakita natin yung nakailang dash siya, papasok, and making sure na hindi niya basta-basta gagamitin yung Thorn Rose para may pang-out siya.
And here is the Oppo instant replay. As you can see on the map, what happened here?
Look at this again. Kyrie with the initiation against the YSS. Nakapag-figure si Haji pabalik pero dinudge na naman yung isa pang feathered airstrike with the Thorn Nose. Sobrang ingat ni Kyrie sa pagpindot ng kanyang mga skills and laging calculated. May reason bakit niya pinipindot ng mga to. Minsan, hindi niya gagamitin yung skill even if it means losing the kill. Basta buhay siya.
Blacklist International. They are keeping tabs din doon sa members ng side ng ONIC. ONIC, gustuhin man nila dito talaga na kontrolin na yung mapa pero hindi binibigay ng Blacklist International yung opportunity na mapasa kanila ito. 12-minute Lord. This is actually a level 2 Lord. Let us see. This might be the first major team fight of the game. Marky humarap. Black shoes paalis. Pero nandito si Phantom Execution. Nandito si Kyrie. And Kyrie is going to town. Haji, ladies and gentlemen, at sa may pinakalikod na ng Torre. Talagang hinahabol na nila dito si Edward. And OHEP trying to deal as much damage as possible. And OHEP gusto pa lumaban.
Grabe, ONIC PH, they know na ang priority nila dito sa Lord fight is patayin yung jungler ng Blacklist. Kasi siya may retry and nag-hero lock ang ONIC PH. Blacklist International, they just didn't have enough firepower to deal with ONIC PH at the current moment. Pero again, remember, they are still the late game.
Late game. Yan ang gusto ng Blacklist International. Midnight, what is the current state of the game? What is needed to be achieved by both teams dito to secure the win?
Currently, ONIC PH, sila pa rin yung may hawak ng game, pero they have to move fast kasi yung lineup nila nag-expire to probably around 15-16 minutes. That's the time that you're looking at for Blacklist International to finally able to take 5v5 engagement against ONIC PH.
Guys, ang daming influencer na nangako ngayon na kapag ka nag-champion ng Pilipinas ay may gagawin silang kakaiba.
Oo.
Pero tingin ko ngayon, nagkakamot na sila lahat ng ulo. At si
Edward!
Hoy! Pumasok na! Mamaya lang pag-usapan yan! Edward!
Oh my God! Hatred!
And hatred within the Beerus passion. Napakaganda ng mga pwestuhan. Pero in this engage from Blacklist, peke lang pala! Edward going in! Niyayakap ni sila Baloyski. Talagang iniipit ka. Pero OHIM goes down! Gravy Mania is running wild dito sa M3!
Edward, hindi pa tapos. ONIC PH, they still wanna fight, pero super healthy pa ng Uranus natin and Blacklist International. They switch gears. Mamaya tayo mag-Lord Torre na muna.
Pero ito midnight. Napapansin mo
Uy, gagi. Ito na. Kuandra, gumana doon na pili. Ah. Okay. Nara niya. Kabsa? Udud kabsa? Kabsa. Ay, keren. Ana? Apa ya, Ana? Masa? Sada. Keren ya? Kalas. Hah? Jalan. Halo. Tapi? Sub. Sub. Bobo. Ungkay uli. Tapi kuis. Akhir barin. Waduh lagi ba? Kasih sama-sama. Kamsa ni kamsa. Kamsa. Namanya kamsa.
That's already a given. Pero with Blacklist International, what they have is perfect understanding of how macro mechanics of Blacklist International, again, they knew. Kanila na yung Lord. ONIC PH, wala si Kyrie at that moment, low HP siya. Edward, even using the flicker para mapuntahan yung backline ONIC PH. And si Haji rito, hindi niya basta-basta ginagamit yung pillar their strength against some heroes on the side of ONIC PH. Pero sa yun, kung the key heroes na meron sila, kailangan yung bawas dito is yung Lilia at pati na rin yung Lancelot.
Blacklist International ONIC PH, as you can see on your screens right now, si Edward ay nakaupo ng win. Dati pagka-umupo yan, pa-easy-easy lang. Nakikita mo na sa kiosco na sila eh. Sabi ng Blacklist International, ano talaga ito eh? Yung tingin namin na makakapag-umupo lang kay Edward na sama. ONIC lang talaga.
Ito yung respect talaga na binibigay mo sa yung nakalaban MPL. You have to respect ONIC PH. And ito yung level of respect ng Blacklist International. Talagang late game tayo, lumaban tayo ngayon.
This is why Blacklist International, they are the Philippine conquerors. Kinonquer na nila yung Pilipinas and they're showing you just why Blacklist, kahit mawala pa si OHIM ng magkaroon si OHIM ng tatlong deaths sa early game, kayang-kaya nilang gawin yan and they're just showing you how they do it. And this is a clinic on textbook MLBB. Nothing fancy, pero Blacklist, they're making it work. At natin sa may pinakagitna, Baloyski talaga nagkakakitan na. At si Marky with the black shoes, napakasakit ng damage. Kyrie! Baloyski goes down. Oh, Wise! Doon pa dito na nagkakakihan. Lancelot goes down sa kamay. Ni Haji, pero tutumba na si Haji dito. Meron ba output na sapat ng ONIC PH para i-take out si Edward, hindi nila ipipilit habang na si OHIM sa may pinakalikod. Oh my Venus, binabantay niya si OHIM para makapag-end ng todo. Natutuman na si Baloyski, napakasakit na, napakakatina ni OHIM.
Hindi yung nakakatawa to, sabi ng ONIC page, masyadong masakit. Yung clip ng Blacklist International, hatred will rise best clear median wave.
The PH conquers. Indeed, holy baptism. Si Dilarski nasa may gitna, trying to force back the national para hindi sila makapunta doon sa death pool. Goes down. Edward nanganganib, pero si Oheb dito na ng positioning talaga. Oh, pero Edward, gusto pa.
Okay, practice lang. Grabe, oh my God. We're watching the best of the best watchers. Grabe yung batuhan ng skills. Did you see how Haji was able to take out Kyrie? Nung pinatay nila yung YSS, laging may trade Palitan lang.
Ewan ko na, ang action-pack naman netong larong to.
Sagad
Minute
no?
1 to up to minute na mangyayari pa lang. Parang hindi tumigil yung action
Oo. The thing about Blacklist is that yes, they control the late game, they're the better scaling up. Pero ang meron naman ng ONIC PH is yung immense tower defense na have the Beatrix and they also have the Lilia. These two heroes can clear minion waves in under a second. Wise?
And Wise, nakita niya si Baloyski, sabi niya, hello former teammate. At magagamit niya yung traceless maapektuhan mismong sipa ng Eagle. Doon sa may baba, Kyrie just trying to control the lanes. Ito na yung disadvantage na meron yung ONIC PH. Napag-usapan na natin to kanina, Blacklist International. Kaya nila mag-stage ng kanilang comeback given the right opportunities for pick-offs. And those pick-offs, lumaki para sa side ng ONIC PH. And right now, they find themselves on the shorter end of the stick.
Yeah. Alam mo si ONIC PH dito, the only thing that they need to do is take out the YSS and the Clint. But the problem is, it's being repelled by the Rafael alone. Si Omay Venus laging nakaprotekta dito kay Oheb. Si Wise, of course, meron siyang traceless, so hindi niya kailangan intindihin yung hero to. It's just a matter of dealing with the Lancelot or Kyrie sa ONIC PH.
Pero si Edward sa may pinakaharapan, Marky, forced to use the black shoes. Kung iisipin mo dito, looking at their ultimates, dalawang ultimate ang nawala sa ONIC PH. Well, actually, for the side of Blacklist International, dalawa din. Pero kasi, yung para sa akin, yung ulti nung
Mabilis lang siya. Mabilis lang.
Pang vision talaga kasi.
Talaga. Pero actually, meron pa siya ulit dito. This is the best of Blacklist.
Pero yung sakit ng damage output. Skin medyo nauntog. Medyo nauntog at yung buhay dito ng side ng ONIC PH ay masyado nang mababa. We have to get back. Kyrie trying to go in for Wise, pero yung kanyang mga skills dito ay nagamitan ng Wind of Nature. Tuto pa si Kyrie. Pero si Kyrie sinubukan magwala, pero I don't think that's enough. And that is game number 1 secured by the side of Blacklist International. Grabe ang Blacklist.
Very masterful performance from Blacklist. Dissecting ONIC
Boys ko nag-break na.
Okay lang yan, damayan mo ko sa boses ko. Pero ito pa rin yung signature Blacklist battles Walang nagbago dito. This is just them realizing, okay guys, ito yung timing nila, ito yung timing natin. Hindi natin kailangan magmadali. We just delay ONIC PH, and pag pumasok na yung timings natin, that's the time that we actually go all in.
At yung sinasabi natin, the PH Conquerors, Blacklist International, ang daming nag-doubt na kaya nila sa in the international stage. Pinatunayan nila na yung mga doubters na yon ay mali.
Yeah.
Na kaya din nila mag-dominate on the international stage, and right now they're just showing you a masterclass on how to dominate yung ating local scene. Well, actually, itong laban na to, laban local scene to
Oh, mind you ONIC PH's local scene labanan. Pero when they moved on to the international stages, mas na-refine pa nila yung pag-split push nila. Diba nakalagay sa keys to victory nila yung perfect split push? I think at this point, the split push is not enough. This is the better version of the split push we've seen from ONIC PH. Pero even then, Blacklist, para sinasabi nila na anong split push. Timing pa rin at late game at yung control ng ube, yung pa rin na magpapanalo sa kanila.
Alam mo, for them to actually get the ONIC time na hinahanap nila, they really need to break this code na sinet up ng Blacklist International doon sa kanilang strategy. Will they find out? Hindi natin alam. But for this time, ipasa muna natin kay DDC para sa kanyang analysis kung ano nga ba talaga nangyari sa game number 1.
maraming salamat Midnight and Butters, and wow, what a nice comeback there from Blacklist International. Pinatunayan nila na patience is a virtue. At welcome sa ating one stand. Ako si DDZ at ating himay kung ano bang nangyari dito sa ating laro gamit yung ating graph. Again, ONIC Philippines, they're able to capitalize their draft at nakakuha sila ng dalawang turtle. At napansin natin yung graph is talagang pumapaling dito sa side ng ONIC Philippines. Dahil na rin sa ginagawang aggression dito ni Kyrie, nakakuha siya ng mga pick-off using the Thorn Throws. And again, yung paggamit niya ng puncture na laging nakaka-secure din ng kills. At sobrang confident dito ni Kyrie at this point na kahit pinapasok niya yung mga members ng Blacklist International kahit sa loob ng mismong Tier 1 turret. And also, napansin din natin na yung ginagawang pressure ng ONIC Philippines is laging kinokontrol si Oheb, which is also one of the keys to victory natin dito sa side ng ONIC Philippines. But kung mapapansin natin, nagkaroon bigla ng slope dito sa 15-minute mark. Ano bang nangyari sa 15-minute mark? Nanalo ang ONIC Philippines sa turtle fight at na-pick off nila dito si Kyrie at this point. Kaya biglang tumaas yung Blacklist International, nakahanap na ng buwelo yung Blacklist International na lumaban ng lumaban kasi napapunish nila palagi si Kyrie. And at this point, Kyrie was playing a little bit defensively. Hindi na siya pumapasok up front. Nawawala ni aggression na ginawa niya from the early game kasi lagi na rin nakakakuha ng pick-off dito si Beatrix at nakahuhuli siya out of position pagkababa niya dun sa invisible frame ng Thorn Rose. But one of the things na sobrang noticeable dito is yung wind of nature ng dalawang gold laners natin. Wise and Hatred. Again, nakakita natin kanina kung sino yung unang mag-pop ng wind of nature or yung magandang timing ng pop ng wind of nature, siya agad yung nakakalamang when it comes to battle. Isa pa sa mga pinaka-noticeable dito is yung Thorn Rose bait. Yung wind of nature bait dito ni Wise sa Lancelot ni Kyrie na saktong-sakto na pumasok si Kyrie or rather si Kyrie sa pinakaloob ng team fight and in the initial Thorn Throws na pop ni Wise yung kanyang wind of nature at doon nakabawi kagad yung Blacklist International na punish nila si Kyrie and that yung sa growth nga natin kanina sa graph rather biglang tumaas yung graph sa side ng Blacklist International. Papansin natin ang daming mga AOEs, ang daming ways ng Blacklist International to check the current position of ONIC Philippines. Meron silang, again, feathered airstrike. Marami silang mobility na binibigay ng Rafaela. And also yung mountain shocker dito ni Wise. At some point, kahit na-control dito si Oheb ng early game, again, with the proper utilization ng quick draw and double shot passive, nakakapag-deal siya ng heavy amount of especially sa frontliners ng ONIC Philippines. Dilarski, nahihirapan siyang pumasok ng kanyang Falling Star Moon dahil na rin sa Holy Baptism na Oh My Venus na laging sakto yung timing. Hirap na hirap talaga ang ONIC Philippines nung time na nakahanap na yung Blacklist International ng buwelo. But kudos pa rin naman kay Marky. Again, he is the one who controlled the early game para sa side ng ONIC Philippines. Yung kanyang placement ng Shadow Energy, napupushback niya kaagad yung members ng Blacklist International and they're able to clear up the wave quite easily. But when it comes to tempo, yung last lord nga natin sa graph kanina, dun nagbago ang lahat. Na-control ng Blacklist International lahat ng mapa ng ONIC Philippines at na-choke nila ang ONIC Philippines dun sa pinakaloob ng base nila. At tuluyan na nga silang hindi makaalis and with the burst damage na binibigay dito ni Oheb, nakaka-pick off sila palagi and with that, hindi na nila maklose yung gap because of the lack of the frontliner dahil na rin sa stun dito ni Oh My Venus. And our MVP of the game, we have Oheb with 5-5-10 KDA. Again, yung limang to, early game to, dahil na rin sa aggression na pinakita ng ONIC Philippines, 83% kill participation, but look at that, here, lahat puro pang-boost ng critical, Scarlet Phantom, and also ng armor penetration with the Malefic Roar. And again, sabi nga natin, hanggat hindi nababasag ang main base, ba't may itlog doon? Sunny side up doon. Hanggat hindi nababasag ang main base, walang susuko kasi maraming mga aspeto ng laro na pwede nyong gamitin para mabaliktad ang game ninyo at manalo ng tulugan. At syempre, wala tayong highlights ngayon. Pag-usapan muna natin kasama ang lounge kung ano nga ba nangyari ng game number 1. Sa inyo muna.
Grabe naman si Kuya TDC, parang hindi nakakain kanina, nag-drawing pa ng sunny side up.
Oo nga eh, nakakagutom ako.
Welcome back to the lounge. That was game number 1. ONIC and Blacklist showing the best of their abilities. This is Filipino world-class MLBB, folks. So just be happy that we'll be seeing this for, well, a 7-game series. Welcome welcome back to the lounge. Again, ako si Red Marshall Cruz, OSX, Homie, Coach Lucky, Shemta, TDZ, and our special guest, Chico Fabio!
Ilak ya, ini sigawar. Ilak ya, nakalak na. Ini sigawar.
Okay, merong bardagulan.
Dapat ano, dalhin natin dito si Hito.
Nananawagan tayo kay Hito. Pwede pa kumabot.
Ito, nananawagan kami sa'yo kung saan ka man ngayon nagkakawang gawa. Tulungan mo kami mag-cast, tulungan mo kami mag-analyze.
Baka lalabas sa mga sa comment section. Actually, for the Blacklist agents there, gusto din namin sana mag-invite ng representative ng Blacklist International dito, pero halos lahat sila either busy or nasa Singapore nga. So kung nagtataka kayo, well, kung bakit walang rep ng Blacklist, we tried. Hopefully, if there's a rep of Blacklist watching right now na gusto tumakbo dito sa studio, message nyo lang kami. We'd love to have you here and join us.
Yes,
So, tanong natin sa ating special guest, Miko, sa mga sitwasyon na to, ano sinasabi sa inyo ni Coach Yeb?
Siyempre, first game pa lang eh. Reset lang muna. Tapos relax lang, chill lang. Mahaba pa yung laban. Marami pang ibang game. Pwede pa bumawi.
Mas kilala mo yung mga players, teammate mo doon sa ONIC PH. Sa tingin mo, ano masasabi mo so far sa performance nila sa game number 1?
Para sa akin, sobrang goods nung early nila yun. Nahirapan lang sila mag-close ng game. Tapos, yun nga, hindi masyadong nakabasag agad yung Blacklist. Tapos, may mga mali lang silang na-punish ng Blacklist, kaya yun, nakabawi.
So sa tingin mo, in the next succeeding games, ano yung kailangan nilang adjustments? Knowing your teammates.
Siguro yung mas focus sila sa discipline at saka objectives, yun naman.
Okay. Yan ang batas. Coming straight from Miko himself.
Pinapatupad ko. Sabi niya. Focus muna.
May personal assistant ka na agad.
Kinakabahan si Hito.
Hindi naman.
Understandable.
Bakit ka kinakabahan pala? Lumapit ka, baka mawala ka na sa set.
Uy, dapat
Pumunta ka na sa likod eh.
kanina.
Yun na, mas nakakabanga daw po pag nanonood totoo pala.
Lalo na kung nandun ka. Tapos,
Tama.
kakabugin
Pag naglalaro kasi, focus ka lang sa game.
medyo nawawala na yung...
So there, nakita nyo guys, that's the vibe talaga kung ikaw pro player. But yeah, 7-game series to. And I think dito sa Pilipinas, a lot of us just want to see, at the end of the day, a close series. Kahit pa nga, 7-game series eh.
Kahit lang tayo ng bukas dito.
Halos lahat ng talents, taos na. Pero pag mag 7 games to, tas lahat ng games 30 minutes, okay lang na.
Okay.
So, ang gusto nyo ba mangyari hanggat meron pang may bosses? Game pa.
Game pa! Game pa!
35 games,
Day
no?
2 ng Grand Finals.
Para sa Pilipinas. Okay, here we go guys. We're going to game number 2. Ang World Championship Grand Finals. Blacklist International kontra sa ONIC PH. Casters, kayo muna.
That has been a game number 1 to remember for Blacklist International fans. But for ONIC PH, madami pang pwedeng i-desire doon sa kanilang performance. I think midnight yung sinabi ng ating panel at sinabi doon ni Miko, specifically, na ang daming na-punish ng side ng Blacklist International sa movements ng ONIC. I think that was the story of the game. It was a game of punish para sa side ng Blacklist International, at doon sa mga punish na yun, they won the game from there.
Yeah, again, there's no perfect play style. There's no perfect gameplay. And ONIC PH, they do make mistakes. They do have decisions. They do have some decisions na parang pwede mong palitan ng better trade-offs. And ONIC PH, yun lang yung kailangan nila ayusin. And I think better endgame capabilities. Kasi on that specific game, parang kapos sila sa lead game. Walang babas ng Torre, even though they have the Beatrix. Walang masyadong coverage. All they have is the skirmishing factor on their lineup. Pero Blacklist, again, all they needed to do is just defend. Padala mo si Edward sa lane. Kapag siya na yung iniintindi ng ONIC, then suddenly Wise has this huge space para mag-farm.
Yeah, and one of the things na nakita ko na naging balakid talaga sa daan ng side ng ONIC PH is Edwards Uranus, pati si Oh My Venus on that Rafaela. Grabe yung protect nila. Kumbaga,
hindi kailangan ni Oh My Venus na humuli doon sa may harapan kasi si Edward yung gumagawa nun. At doon naman sa backline, kung pipilitin ni Kyrie, may holy baptism na mag-aabang sa kanya. Remember, yung Thorn Rose, yes, invisible frame yon for a few seconds, pero pagkalapag mo doon, mapipinpoint kasi nung Rafaela kung saan ka magagaling. At kapag ka na-time niya ng tama, yung holy baptism niya, automatic may stand ka na. And yun yung isang problema ng Lancelot na even if mabilis siya, once nahuli mo siya in one place lang, yun na yung magiging kamakayan niya.
Yeah, and again, as you've said, yung purpose ng Uranus kanina, it's just to be the front line for Blacklist na hindi niya na kailangan intindihin yung backline. Ang kailangan niya intindihin is i-repel niya si Kyrie. Kasi si Uranus, some people call him anti-assassin. Basically, ito yung hero na parang kahit i-try mo yung burst down, yes, sige, na-burst down siya, pero how many resources did you commit? So parang si Blacklist, ang idea is full protect para kay Kyrie, para kay Wise at kay Oheb. And si Edward lang yung nasa bandang unahan para guluhin yung ONIC PH.
Always accounted for ang lineup dito ng ONIC PH. On the mid-game and late game. But ONIC PH did show signs of life nung early game midnight. Napahahay ka dyan. Ano yan?
This is the switch. ONIC PH, they're now doing the Blacklist maneuver. Sabi nila, okay, nakakapag-ubi naman tayo. But di natin kunin yung mga heroes ng Blacklist and do the same. Again, these two teams, they've learned to play somehow. They've learned to play the same wavelength, di ba? Parang si Blacklist, again, may konting split push na eh. And si ONIC, marunong na rin mag-ube. So parang, na lang, it's just a matter of getting the heroes of the other team at ilagay mo sa lineup mo para makapag-employ ka ng dalawang tactics at the same time.
Okay, so ngayon, kanina, ang difference ng game number 1 draft ng ONIC PH sa game number 2 is wala silang panghuli sa Farsa at wala silang pang-cancel ng feathered airstrike. Sabihin natin kung merong 12 na feathered airstrike na nagawa doon, si Haji, rough estimate lang to, ladies and gentlemen, sa mga nanonood sa bahay, 11 doon ang nagkaroon ng malaking impact sa my game. Habang yung isa naman na yon ay yun yung oras na nahanap siya ni Kyrie at napigilan siya. So tingin ko yun din talaga kasi yung plano ng ONIC PH Sige, may Farsa kayo, ang gagawin namin, hahayaan namin si Kyrie mag-breakthrough dun sa may likod, tapos siya yung bahala magpagalaw kay Haji para hindi na magawa i-feathered airstrike. Pero kasi to the point na nakita mo na si Haji na siya na mismo yung lumapit para makakuha ng kill. That's bad news. Napaka-awkward na pwesto nun para sa ng ONIC PH.
Kasi binibait ka na
yung hinahunt mo, yun na yung nag-hunt sa'yo pabalik.
Oo. Tapos parang yung perspective ng Blacklist, okay, sige, fine. Pasok ka, pero again, yung problema nung kabilang, yung mga kasama mo, yung Uranus. Kasi didikitan niya apat, then sa relief, mag-isa ka na, kalaban mo Blacklist.
That is true. But this time around, Blacklist International, they secure the Barats. So alam natin na usong-uso ang kasabihan or yung moniker na Wise SS. And syempre, kapag alam mo gumamit ng YSS, alam mo din kumounter ng YSS.
Your team.
Honestly, I don't... siguro XP lane to for Blacklist. Pwede rin namang jungle, pero I don't see the reason why they want to pick up the jungle right now for Wise. Siguro ginagawa nila to para masabi si ONIC na, okay, meron kaming hero na pwede namin XP, pwede namin jungle, and malilito kayo sa ban. So ONIC PH, the way to go about it is wag mong pansinin yung Barats. Basically, just think of it as a hero that Blacklist just pick and mag-focus ka sa mga heroes na gusto mong tanggalin. Like, for example, this one, yung Brody at yung Phobius, kailangan talaga nila tanggalin yan kasi they're using a Nathan and a YSS.
Ladies and gentlemen, sa mga bagong nood dyan, you are not watching MPL Season 8 Grand Finals all over again. This is actually the M3 World Championship Grand Finals between two Filipino teams na nag-dominate sa upper bracket at sa lower bracket. Kumbaga, ang naging laro nila dito sa upper bracket at lower bracket, si ONIC PH, si Dwayne Wade, tapos si LeBron James, si Blacklist International. Ang nagbabato ng alley-hoop, si Dwayne Wade. Tapos ang dumadakdak at papunta sa airport, si Blacklist.
Basically, may taga-salo, parang, sige,
Oo.
ikaw na bahala dyan, ha?
Di ba, babato
Galingan mo, ha?
Kunyari, ikaw si Lebron, ako si
sige,
Dwayne Wade, babato ko sa'yo. Yan, dakdak mo.
Airport!
Diba? Ba't yung dakdak mo parang jump shot? Ano ba naman yan? Nasa mali ka naman. Isa pa.
Nilap mo, eh.
Sige,
sige,
bakit?
sige.
Paano ba mag-alley-oop? Ano gusto mo?
Shoot mo lang.
Okay.
Boom!
Yun.
Okay na.
Alam mo, pagka ganon, sisigaw yung mga tao sa gilid, airport!
Ay, nako, si Batis talaga, guys. Napakaraming baon.
Pero ito, knowing that ONIC PH, nakuha na nila dito yung Matilda, they're actually thinking that this is a jungle barracks dahil nga dinenay nila. Pero, alam mo yon, parang tama yung decision eh. Kasi Beatrix yung kinuha at Uranus yung kinuha din ng Blacklist International.
Yeah, this is for sure jungle barracks from Blacklist. And what ONIC PH can do, even though meron ng Yuzong, no, is pick up either Amon, I would say, para may burst damage. Pero again, even then, i-pick nila Amon, no, wala yung Rafaela. Yung usual duo ng ONIC PH na may kasamang Rafa at may Bea. We're looking for a hatred hero, actually. Kagura is open, pero I don't think you'd want to pick it up against Rafa and Uranus. Kasi kapag nagamit mo na yung burst damage mo, then nagre-reset lang Blacklist, nilalaban sila. Ooh!
And Topakits is actually up. But then again, hatred ang gagamit?
Wow!
So, ano to? Parang yung Cho.
Phosphor Pakito.
Di ba? Pareho sila nung idea nung Cho. Natingin ko, knowing ONIC PH on how they play things, si Pakito ay magiging damage dealer.
Alam mo yung irony dito sa Pakito pick ng ONIC PH. Si Blacklist ay naro-rumor before even S8 started, na nagpapakito phosphor sila. Pero they never played it on the competitive stage. Tapos si ONIC na yung magagamit dito na parang sinasabi ni Hatred, kala ko nagpapakito phosphor kayo. Ako nagpapakito phosphor ko.
Parang kasi yung sa ibang team, ang tanong is, ano nga ba yung kayang gamitin netong player na to?
Oo.
Sa Blacklist kasi, pag si Haji na yung kinausap mo or yung question mo, parang maling question yun eh. Parang ang kailangan mo tanungin kay Haji, ano yung mga hero na hindi mo ginagamit?
Oo, parang ganoon. Pero si ONIC PH, ang gusto ko sa kanila is yung creativity nila. Willing silang ilabas yun kahit sa ganitong yung ganitong klase
high
game
stakes.
One game down against Blacklist, pero dahil naubos ng hero sa Hatred, okay, labas natin.
Now, we can see the two teams na meron dito, and there is actually another break, another breather for the players, kahit papaano. And to be perfectly honest, right now, seeing the teams, wala naman masyado nagbago in the atmosphere of the teams. It's the same thing. Sabihin na lang natin na for the past few matches na meron sila against other countries, may aurahan talaga eh. Pero this time around, syempre, for Blacklist and ONIC, kailangan mo kasing talunin na yung kakampi mo, yung katuwang mo dito sa PH run na ito na ginawa sa M3 World Championship. Ngayon, hindi sila masyado walang sigawan, walang angasan.
Yeah.
Nararamdaman mo na talagang itong dalawang team na to, isa lang ang nasa utak nila.
Manalo.
Hindi man rush talk, gusto nila manalo.
Tsaka yung level of respect, syempre, na nandito na tayo, dalawang Filipino teams, wala naman tayong pinag-aawain dito, isa lang yung pinag-aawain natin eh. Kung sino yung magiging M3 World Champion.
And that is the nature of competition sa lahat na nanonood dyan. There can only be one winner. But at the same time, meron nga tayong kasabihan na nobody remembers second place. Pero I don't think it will apply dito sa M3.
Oo.
Because both our champion and our runner-up have certainly made us proud.
Actually, kahit nga nung MSC, di ba, walang makakalimot ng Blacklist execration eh.
Di ba?
And for some reason, ganun, ewan ko ba ba't ganun tayo kadamot? Lahat na lang ng international tournaments, PH yung Grand Finals.
Yung MPLI,
bigyan na natin sa kanila.
Bigay mo na sa kanila yun.
Kailangan nila yun eh.
Pakonsuelo na yun.
Kailangan nila yun.
Kailangan nyo yun para kahit papano ay may
Hindi masakit yung M3.
Hindi masakit yung M3. Pero dito sa M3, pagka official, pagka munton talaga,
no.
Sabi ng Pilipinas, amin yan.
Amin yan.
Wala. Ito yung goal.
Anong sinasabi mo?
Ito yung goal. Focus. Kahit anong mangyari dito,
kahit anong bansa,
Indonesia, iwan. North America, iwan.
Singapore, iwan. Diba?
Malaysia, iwan.
M3, ito ka. Focus.
Kahit ano pang mangyari dyan, focus ka sa goal mo.
100% Grand Finals appearance. Napakadamot.
A lot of storylines have happened dito sa ating laro, sa ating M3. Now, itong storyline for some of the players dito sa dalawang teams natin, specifically Dilar Baloyski from ONIC and Venus, tapos Wise sa may Blacklist International. They've been here before.
Yeah.
And actually, dalawang beses na nila represent as individual players ang kanilang bansa. Now, M1 was bittersweet for them. Yes, nakapunta kayo doon sa grandest stage, doon sa pinakaunang malaking stage sa MLBB, sa mundo. Pero you had an early exit doon sa group stages. And right now, another numbered na M series, which is M3, andito sila and they take it all the way.
Yun nga yung yun yung masakit eh. Kaya actually kakatweet ko nga lang, napakasakit panoorin itong Grand Finals. Kasi alam mong magkahiwala yung V1 sa Dilar Baloy. Kasi gusto mo parang gusto mo bigyan ng chance pareho. Ngayon, ONIC PH, pag sila naman yung nanalo, they will be able to claim the throne over Blacklist International kasi natalo sila nung MPL. Pero even then, Blacklist, they won 2 MPLs this year. Pag natalo sila, sobrang sakit nito for the V1 standard.
Actually, kahit sinong matalo sa kanila dito, masakit eh.
Masakit, sobra.
Knowing Blacklist International, si Venus tsaka si Wise, dalawang beses naging mailap sa kanila yung MPL Championship. Pero for 2 consecutive naman, nataas nila yung
binigay,
kampeonato.
no?
Nabigay talaga sa kanila yung taon na 2021 in terms of MPL PH. Habang dito yung ONIC PH, it was another heartbreaking grand finals para kay Dilar and specifically kay Baloy. Pero kasi si Baloy kasi nakakuha na ng championship with Sun Sparks noong season 5. So this is actually somewhat of a 50-50 para sa akin. Kumbaga, sobrang mixed emotions na makakamdaman mo dito na if you're a Blacklist fan, you're an ONIC fan, alam mo na yung kabilang team na hindi mo talaga sinusuportahan is deserving din eh.
Oo. Ito yung literal na winner take all. Di ba? Winner takes all. Kasi actually sobrang bigat ng pinangahawakan ni Blacklist na may dalawa kang MPL title under your belt. Pero ang bigat din ng pinangahawakan ni ONIC na pag tayo natalo pa dito, ilang consecutive grand finals na.
Kasi ganun eh. Sa ONIC PH, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is consecutive grand finals appearances na hindi nila nadala ng championship. At sa Blacklist naman, kung sila naman yung magkaroon ng problema dito, 2 consecutive international grand finals na hindi, well actually 3 with MPLI. Di ba? 3 consecutive na grand finals sa international stage na hindi nila nagawan ng paraan. But now, with the start of game number 2, we are closing in doon sa moment na maitataas na ang kampyonato ng isa sa dalawang teams na ito. The human factor, I love it. Ito yung tinatawag natin na storyline for the ages.
Napakarami. Nandyan yung Dream High, nandyan yung Bataan Boys, nandyan si Haji na back-to-back M appearances, diba? So napakaraming storya na pwedeng mabuo dito sa Blacklist and ONIC. Pero again, Butters, and to the fans, there can only be one champion at the end of the day.
But we all know at the end of the day, guys, deserving ang dalawang team na to. Kung sino man ang manalo sa kanila. And as you can see, si Oheb dito, kino-contest niya kay Marky with the Renner getting shot. Pero si Marky dito ay masyadong sexy.
Oo, hinarangan pa yung crab para lang masigurado na hindi man.
Kasi kinukuha ni Oheb yung pixel na sobrang liit, yung frame na sobrang liit na possibly maagaw niya yung crab. Hindi naman talaga to the point na gusto niya sana kunin eh. Pero si Marky dito ay naipit sa may gitna. Try to get away, but the stun was there. At first blood si Marky. Kung ano yung ginawa ni Marky kay Oheb nung game number 1, ito naman yung ginawa ni Oheb sa kanya ng game number 2.
Sobrang cool ni Haji. Lumipad na kagad. Hindi pa tapos yung kill.
Cool guys, don't look at explosion.
Kaya nyo na yan. I believe in you guys. Kaya ito yung kinaganda sa Blacklist International. Yung sinasabi nilang belief system. Sobrang taas ng tiwala nila sa isa't isa.
Oo. At Oheb dito naipit sa may gitna and oh my Venus with the dash out. Napakagandang escape plan para sa ng Blacklist International using the guiding wind at habang nasa loob ng guiding wind, pagkalapag na pagkalapag, flicker out agad si Oheb at meron pang isang dash doon si Venus na kanyang si Venus nagamit niya yung movement speed up para makatakas dito si Oheb pero doon guys, naku po, kala ko may Matilda doon sa may kabila, kapaela pala yan, pareho kasi may pakpak at pareho lumilipad pero guys, look at this, Delarski iniipit na naman sila ng Blacklist dito and yun yung nagiging problema ng side ng ONIC PH. Si Haji masyadong mataas yung impact ng kanyang ultimate.
Alam mo, muntik pa mapapasama yun. Dapat kayo wise na yung turtle galing pang top lane si Kyrie. Pero ang ganda nung knock-up ni Delar, saktong-sakto. Yung moment na re-retry na dapat yung wise ng turtle, na-knock-up pa siya nung talon ni Yuzong, and ONIC PH was able to translate that into Kyrie stealing the turtle. Pero Bades, this time around, baliktad yung istorya. Si ONIC PH, siya yung mas lamang dito sa late game and sa Blacklist, yung mataas yung spike pagdating ng mid-game. Pero si ONIC PH, they realize na, guys, parat yan, napakabagal niyan, gumalaw sa mapa, immediately went straight to the top lane. Kahit mag-turtle yung Barats, okay lang. And this is the signature of ONIC PH. Wala silang pakialam talaga sa first turtle. Sadyang umabot lang sila dahil nakita ni Delar, guys, di pa tapos yung Barats.
Blacklist International, even if nakakuha sila ng kills doon left and right with Kyrie at Helm, makukuha pa rin nila yung turtle. And that was the story of that hatred dito, tinamaan ng dalawang feathered airstrike. Masakit, pero kung iisipin mo, kung iisipin mo doon, makakauwi lang din sila. They can actually go for the reset.
Yeah.
And basically, what happens is, kapag balik nila ay another set of pressure na naman para sa side ng Blacklist. At dito yung ONIC PH, dito mo makikita hindi sila magpapatalo. Aside ng Blacklist sa pagkuha ng mga objective. They did this nung game number 1 in the early stages of the game. They can do it again. But right now, ang kailangan nila is how they would close out the game.
Yun yung sinasabi sa'yo kanino, yung random na dadaan si Kyrie sa isang lane, popok lang. Minsan parang pag-isip mo nonsense, pero it makes sense kapag tinignan mo yung bigger picture kasi haras yan and Blacklist International, they need to react. Na dumikit si Venus sa may Barat, so alam nila walang tao sa may bottom lane, so Nathan will have the double wave para bumilis lalo yung farm niya.
At si Wise doon, nagbato ng mga racket para kahit paano ay ma-push back sila Baloyski, pero with the Yizun Shin Mountain Shocker, mapupunta pa rin sa ONIC PH yung turtle, pero Delarski
gets
called out at Wise goes down. Edward dito nasa may pinakaharapan, pero ito yung pinakalaban ngayon, si Marky with the damage output. Tatandaan mo na hindi ito ay ang iyong conventional na marksman dahil siya ay gumagamit ng magic power na kino-convert niya pa yung physical damage na meron siya to magic at yun yung nagiging kaso para kay Edward. Kumbaga in the early stages of the game, if you do not itemize well, pupunit talaga si Marky.
Alam mo, ONIC PH, sila yung aggressor dito and I like the way that they're playing like this. Kasi kahit pa sabihin natin, okay fine, late game sila, hindi sila makakalaban against Blacklist, they're trading so much on the map. Si Delar, willing siyang ibigay yung buhay niya, mabawasan lang yung mga heroes ng Blacklist and one super position from Marky was able to take down 2 heroes on the side of Blacklist.
And Edward, inaabol ng dalawang marksman. Actually, that was actually Delarski. I thought it was Nathan. At nagpalit na pala sila ng lane. Kung mapapansin mo, napaka-aggressive. And they really just want to get this top lane turret on their side. Pero nakakuha naman ng isang kill. Yung side ng Blacklist International somewhere in the map and it will be Baloyski going down. Dilar at Edward, nagpapagandahan sila ng design ng circle dito.
Oo, kaso mas maganda yung design nung kay Dilar eh.
Ano ba yung design nung kay Dilar?
Yung skin ni Yusuf.
Sabagay, pero si Marky naduraan. Naduraan si Marky doon. Sabi ni Vice, saan pupunta?
Lang, walang duraan.
Sabi ni Vice, saan pupunta?
Nakaka-bad trip yun yung pag dinidilangan ni Barsos, dodoraan ka ba? Parang nakakainis maglaro.
Tapos makikita mo, dumikit pa talaga.
Oy, Kyrie.
Napakatapang talaga ni Kyrie. Itong batang to, napakatapang. And makikita mo yan na talaga sinusubukan niya. Pero Baloyski is here to help his ally Dilarsky, the Ski Brothers, trying to secure that kill. Pero it was just the kunat coming out from Edward. Hindi talaga kinakaya, pero si Wise napakababa ng buhay. Will they go for this? Yes, they will. Pero si Wise hindi mapipitik ang kanyang retribution. At that is going to be 3 for 3 turtles on the hands of ONIC PH.
Ito may ginagawa ni Dilar. Talagang magpapakamatay siya. Mazone niya lang tong barats. Ipepetrify niya kahit mamatay ako, wala akong pakialam kasi naka-fast turtle si ONIC PH. And si Kyrie na naman yung nakakuha ng turtle.
Alam mo, uminom ako kaya di ako nakasabat agad.
Inom ka lang dyan.
Pero kasi,
wag mo akong tuduran.
Oo naman. Di naman, ano din mo sa si Bakat? Sabi nila pre, ako daw si Akay.
Bakit?
Pero I'm not fat, just chubby. Pero, kidding aside, ladies and gentlemen, right now, the score on the map is 6-3, Blacklist International. Getting a hold of that, sabihin na lang natin, kills department and goal department, but onto the side of the sabihin na lang natin, turrets at mga objectives sa mapa. ONIC PH has that advantage, but right now, Dilarsky nandun sa may pinakalikod. They get a kill on Wise. They're putting Wise on tab at na-accounted for siya at all times. Kumbaga, hindi nagagawa ni Wise dito yung mga gusto niyang gawin, even with the movement speed coming out here for Oh My Venus. Pero Oh My Kyrie. Grabe yung pagkakap-ano niya doon, abang niya doon. Kumbaga si Jumong.
Binitche. Actually, nasa labas nga siya ng bush Kita siya ni Oheb Pero hindi inakala ni Oheb na bibitaw.
Ni Ruler. Nakita mo ba yan? Sabi ni Kyrie, dito dadaan to
Oo.
Nakapwesto nung nakita niya. Sabi niya, apunte, fuego, fuego.
Si Oheb din nakariyan
Tapos pumasok na lang bigla. And yung crit, hindi kinaya ni Oheb.
2 hits lang. Si Oheb. Ganun nakataba si Kyrie ngayon. And again, yung mechanical skills na pinapakita ng ONIC PH, it started when Dilar engaged on the barrats. After nilang patayin si Wise, kasi nakalabas siya sa Detonas. Welcome and afternoon. Tuloy-tuloy lang ilaro ng ONIC PH.
Attention ng Blacklist International nasa may gitna habang si Hatred ay nandun sa may likod. Dilarsky naipit sa may gitna. Federer strike, ginamit, one more hit, and nagkaroon na naman ng dura action coming out from Wise. Marky and Baloyski, they're trying to control this, pero mukhang wala atang plano ang ONIC PH na lumaban, but I might have spoke too soon as nandito na si Kyrie sa may area. Sinusubukan niya talaga kunin dito yung kanyang buff, pero si Haji dito ay sinapak-sapak ni Hatred at feathered airstrike. Hatred!
Oh my goodness!
Pero si Edward nandun din naman sa harapan ng members ng ONIC PH, and dito nagkakaroon ng importansya yung trabaho ng bawat isa Kumbaga si Edward, naiwan siya doon para kontrolin yung members ng ONIC PH na hindi nila makuha yung area doon banda sa may Lord.
Alam mo, ginagawa lang ng ONIC talaga dito is parang gamitin yung skills niya sa amin. Balak niyo mag-lord, di ba? Balak mag-lord ng Blacklist International. Pero na-cancel. Ngayon, nag-respond na naman si Dilar. May isang set na naman ng Dragon Force. Nag-farm lang si Kyrie.
Blacklist, talaga nakakahanap sila ng way to actually turn things around and to find that small mistake na pwede nilang i-punish at Blacklist. Yun talaga yung kanilang specialty, while ONIC PH, sabihin na lang natin na mas nagiging patient sila as compared doon sa game number 1 performance, pero meron pa ring mga butas na nakikita yung Blacklist na napapalaki nila.
But then again, the difference in game 1 and game 2 is that ONIC PH, sila yung late game this time around. So Blacklist, kailangan nila namang magmadali. And as the pace of the game goes on, alam natin na ONIC lalamang at lalamang sila. The stats, they do reflect right now the current standing of the game. Kasi kanina, lamang si Blacklist pero si ONIC yung nakakakontrol ng mapa. Now the gold lead is in favor of ONIC.
And makikita mo dito na Blacklist International just trying to chip down yung buhay ng ONIC. Ganun nila gusto simulan. Laban, pero Haji dito, Marky, wala na siyang ultimate noong mga panahon na yon. If nag-go down yung Blacklist International, for sure mapapagamit siya ng kanyang flicker. Pero with ONIC PH getting a hold of that certain area sa may mapa, nandun sa may pinakalikod, Wise, tinatry nila i-control. Pero si Kyrie ay niyayakap ni Edward.
Oh my goodness!
Wise! Feather strike, taking down
Nice
Kyrie.
one.
Makukuha ni Venus yung
Nice
dito
one.
and Marky goes
Nice
down in the
one.
process.
Sige.
Baloyski,
Sige.
maybe siya na ang next.
Sige.
Pwede yun, pero si
Sige.
Hatred
Good.
doon, lumaban na. Umariba na, and Hatred could not
Nice
get
one.
the
Pupito
kill.
is out of
Yung
the world.
Farsa pa rin ni Haji, yung
Nice
nagiging
one, Blacklist.
pinakamalaking balakid para yung side ng ONIC.
Grabe, rank tayo nakataas sila ng Blacklist. Remember, nasa kanila din yung Lord. Oh my Venus. That set on Kyrie killed the YSS and allowed Blacklist International to fight against ONIC PH 5v4. Hatred siya na lang mag-isa. Hold baptism.
Hatred dito. Binigay ang kanyang buhay at ayaw pa nila ipatapos ito.
Back,
Kyrie,
Reynolds
medyo
is
napalapit
on the
ng konti,
boards.
but Blacklist International, they weren't really ready to get that kill on Kyrie. Right now, yung Lord, nagmamarcha dito sa may baba, eh nakikita mo naman unti-unti nang lumalapit. Pinakita na yung mukha ng Blacklist International members, and they're getting ready for their winning moment. Mapipigilan ba to ng side ng ONIC PH? Baloyski dito, Federer strike, napakadaming skill na ginamit sa kanya. Actually, that was the swiftest skill. Pero alam mo, Midnight, kinukulang talaga yung ONIC PH dun sa mga late na mga fights na nagaganap.
Hawakan na naman ng Blacklist yung team niyan. Federer strike by the Farsa para mag-zone yung dalawang marksman. Dilar, mukhang mamamatay pa yung Dragon dito. And mounting shower ginamit yung YSS, pero Blacklist International, they're still perfectly healthy.
ONIC, can they stop this? That is the question right now. Mark Perry, the Virus Passion, natanggal. Yung kalahati ng buhay nila, Marky, tutumba ba? And Kyrie goes down. Ohead gets the kill. Maleficor is picked up. At si Hatred sinusubukan tumakas. White and the others, nandito sila sa may gilid. And Marky dito using interference para kahit paano ay makakuha ng kill. Oh my Venus, Holy Baptism, hindi tatama. And Ohead really just wants to get the kill. That's it. Strike. That's it. Neck from above, make that a 2-0 para sa side ng Blacklist. Nag-iinit, naglalagablab, dalawang win na lang at sila na ang M3 World Champions.
The Filipino sniper sniping Kyrie inside the base. Butters, it started from one mistake. Mula kay Kyrie.
Indeed.
Pag-dash niya, nasalubong si Edward, sabi ni Oh my Venus, oy, walang traceless. Flicker in, Holy Baptism, immediate feathered airstrike. Tapos kagad yung game.
I would say that yung mga fights na naganap natin dito for the side of ONIC PH, medyo naging kalat. Pero doon nga dapat nagkakaroon ng doon nagkakaroon ng advantage yung side ng ONIC PH kapag kumakalat yung team fights dahil yun yung pinaka nagiging selling point nila. Baga, meron ding reason kung ba't nagtawag na banana split all throughout. Kasi pagka isolated yung mga laban at mga 1v1, 2v1 laban, nakikita mo na ONIC PH yung nananalo doon. But in terms of full-blown team fight, dapat si Blacklist International yung nananalo talaga kapag kalimahan talagang nagsasalpukan. Ngayon, pinapakita naman ng Blacklist International dito na kaya din namin laruin yung laro nyo. Diba?
Yeah, again, nagtatranslate na nasa grand finals na tayo. Kilala na. Ito na yung sense of familiarity. Ito yung ginagawa ni ONIC for the longest time. Let's implement some of that to our own playstyle. And actually, ganun din may ginawa ni ONIC. Nung nag-Lord fight, it's kind of an ube. Kasi si Dilar yung ginagawa niya is siya yung taga-frontline, sama-sama si ONIC. Pag nakakita sila ng opportunity, like for example, nag-boss na skill, that's the time they go. Pero nung last team fight ni sa Lord, it was completely the other way around. Si Blacklist yung parang, okay guys, Blacklist tayo ngayon, let's not do ONIC. Nakahiwalay si Hatred, walang pakito this time around. Ang kailangan natin hanapin is yung YSS. And that was the case. Nakita nila si Kyrie gumamit ng traceless sa mukha pa ni Edwards. At sabi ni Omen Virus, wala na. Tapos na.
That was the best case scenario of your enemy using your own strategy against you. Kung nakita nila na wala dun si Pakito, wala si Hatred dun sa may area at nag-split push sa may taas, sabi nila, biglain kaya natin to.
Oo.
Pwersahin natin to. Pero you know what? For this series, for these two games, I think Haji made all the difference in the world. Yung mga feathered airstrike niya, grabe yung impact. Pero how grabe is that impact? Parang wala, lalano na. How grabe is the impact of the feathered airstrike kung susumahin? Itanong natin to kay TDZ, gaano nga ba ka-importante yung mga plays na ginawa doon ni Haji?
The grabe is too much. Ang damage ng feathered airstrike, sabi nga ni Butters. At maraming salamat, Butters and Midnight. Welcome sa ating analyst stand. Ako si TDZ. Wow, grabe. Sobrang impactful ang ginawa naman ng Blacklist International. Turning things around for the second time. At mukhang nakaharap na naman sila ng magandang buwelo, getting the 2-0 win against the ONIC Philippines. Pero ating tignan kung paano nga ba nangyari dito sa ating structure. Nakita natin almost lahat ng lahat ng turtle dito ng for early game is nakuha ng ONIC Philippines. Pero nakikita naman natin yung graph is hindi naman nalalayo. Pumapaling pa rin siya sa side ng Blacklist International, biglang bababa ng ONIC dahil na rin sa mga skirmishes and trades na nangyayari ng early game. Pero isa sa pinaka-noticeable dito na nangyari is dito around 10-minute mark after the Lord take. Nagkaroon tayo ng early ng skirmishes sa Lord and with the positioning din ng ONIC Philippines na punish nila kaagad dahil na rin sa sustain na meron ang Blacklist International at isa-isa na rin napipick off ng Blacklist International yung ONIC Philippines after pumasok or after nasira yung Tier 3 turret nila sa may middle lane. Nagkaroon tayo ng unting error. Nakita natin si Baloyski pumasok doon sa loob ng structure or box ng Blacklist International after the guiding wind or rather after the circling eagle at na-punish kaagad yung members ng ONIC Philippines. They're trying to catch out. They're trying to force back Blacklist International, but unfortunately, na-pick off sila isa-isa. Looking at the current score now, 19-7. That's how dominating the Blacklist International when it comes to early game or rather mid-game to late game fights. Isa sa mga highlights natin dito is yung parsa ni Haji. Again, utilizing the casual COD plus the lightning truncheon, hindi siya agad kumuha ng Divine Glaive. He's able to amplify the magic damage by utilizing or by purchasing the Holy Crystal, and I think this will be another glowing one sa side ni Haji. Bakit? Dahil na rin ang daming mga tanky heroes, frontliners ng ONIC Philippines na pwedeng sumalo ng damage and kailangan talaga niya ng additional magic damage para ma-disrupt yung flow ng pattern. At isa pa sa mga napansin natin dito is yung Dominance Eyes pick-up ng Blacklist International. They're able to control the HP sustainability or lifesteal ng tatlong heroes dito ng ONIC Philippines. Actually, ito na nga, yung mga naka-circle na-control talaga tong tatlong heroes na to. Sabihin natin na mag-i-initiate si Hatred using his Pakito, pero once na tinamaan niya si Edward and also other members of Blacklist International, nababurst niya kaagad. Hindi kayang habulin ng Festival of Blood and also with their passives yung damage output ng Blacklist International. At nakikita rin natin na laging maganda yung pwesto ni Oheb with the Nibiru's Passion every single time na mag-e-engage ang ONIC Philippines. So ang ginagawa ng Blacklist International, okay, sige, sustain tayo ng damage, isoak natin lahat, hintayin natin na iba to lahat ng ONIC Philippines yung mga damage nila, yung mga ultimates nila, then magka-counter-initiate tayo. Also with the help of Oh My Venus, yung kanyang healing, and also Oheb with the proper positioning ng kanyang Nibiru's Passion. And also, we need to keep in mind that Marky did a lot from this game. Again, with the total damage dealt of 82k, siya yung tumutulong sa side ng ONIC Philippines to burst out and to push out or to punish all of the mispositioned players ng Blacklist International. Unfortunately, hindi sila nakapag-push ng ganong kabilis as we are expecting for double marksman composition. Nakakahanap ng paraan yung Blacklist International to disrupt the front lines of ONIC Philippines at hindi sila makapasok agad dahil na rin sa zoning capability na binabato dito ni Haji. Damage dealt, tabla lang din naman. It's all about the late game na nangyari dun sa may Lord fight. Nakakuha yung Blacklist International ng kanilang mga super minions and also with the Luminous Lord, nagkaroon agad ng green light ang Blacklist International to push. And also a little bit of hesitation na rin sa side ng ONIC Philippines because they understand na kapag lumapit sila is mapapunish sila ng Detona's welcome and they're also able to absorb or to rather to soak all the HP or the damage gamit yung Uranus ni Edward. And for our MVP of the match, we have Oheb, the Filipino sniper. 818 ang kanyang KDA na hirapang abutin ng ONIC Philippines dito in Beatrix dahil na rin sa Farsa, Federal Airstrike. But look at the kill participation, 84%. Almost most of the time nandun siya sa mga small skirmishes and engagement ng Blacklist International. And also one of the most notable things na nakita ko dito is yung bilis ng pick-up dito ng BOD plus ng Demon Hunter Sword ni Oheb na talagang effective when it comes to bursting out or dealing damage sa mga tanky heroes using the Demon Hunter Sword. BFB plus the Malefic Roar and also a physical attack dagger, yung mga last items dito ni Oheb. But then again, yung mga snipers din niya, yung paggamit niya ng kanyang sniper rifle is able to chip out most of the frontliner or rather the backliner damage, HP, mga backliners dito ng ONIC Philippines, and that really makes it difficult for ONIC Philippines to counter-engage, especially kapag nakakuha na ng pick-off ang Blacklist International. Again, crucial fight ang nangyari sa game number 2. Pero tignan natin kung anong nangyari ng game number 1 and game number 2 sa ating highlights along with the lounge. Sa inyo muna.
Grabe, Blacklist International. Same story. Give them an opening and they will find a way to punish and potentially even end the game. 2-0 now leading in the World Championship Grand Finals.
Grabe, it's the battle of comfort picks now. Parang ginagawa sa drafting pa lang, nilalayo ng mga heroes. Pero once yung teams na to gets a grip on what they're strong with, talagang diretso-diretso talaga.
Oo.
Yung setup kasi ng lineup dito ng Blacklist International, tama yung sinabi ni TDZ, sobra saktong-sakto. Yung pag nakakuha ng pick-off kasi yung Blacklist International, meron silang Rafaela and Uranus. It's like nakadiretso lang siya na sustain. Tapos, pagka nabawasan yung sustain nila na Uranus, pero magbabalik na buhay ni Rafaela. Tapos free hit lang si Oheb. Perfect setup for them. Perfect front line. Kaya nahirapan na rin yung ONIC actually na mag-deal ng damage against the Blacklist. Yun talaga yun, no?
Yes, pati isa na ang kinsusapang draft tayo dito, yung Rafael at ni Oh My Venus, nahihirapang pagkababa ng Black Dragon form, lagi siya nai-stun eh. And that's go time for Blacklist International to burst that member out. So, again, the play, the symphony of skills of Blacklist International is top notch.
Yeah, and this is a best of 7 series naman, no? Madami pa tayong maaabangan na games for sure. And I feel like looking at how Blacklist is handling the first 2 games, it's up to Coach Yep and the entirety of ONIC Philippines to actually adjust and overcome what's in front of them right now. Yun yung beauty ng best of 7. Alam na alam mo to, Coach Dogs.
Yun. Ganito din yung nangyari sa amin noon. Okay? First 2 games, Burmese Goals Grand Finals. Panalo kami first 2 games. All of a sudden, Burmese Goals, nag-super saiyan na ata. Ayun, pinalo kami sunod-sunod, 3 games. So, we'll see if Yeb would actually adjust the draft, the mentality. I'm pretty sure right now, what the players need is leadership, and they're definitely looking into Yeb, looking up to Yeb. And I sincerely hope that, they can bounce back.
Yeah.
Ano sa tingin mo, Sa tingin mo, kasi teammates mo to eh. Sa tingin mo, nung nakita mo yung after nito, kita mo yung the entirety of game 2, no? Sa tingin mo ba, kaya pang bumawi?
Sa tingin ko kaya pa gagawin nilang best of 3 yan. Ang ONIC gagawin nilang best of 3.
Mindset. Alam mo kung bakit? Nandiyan ang Holy Spirit activates sa upuan niya.
Oo, dito. Hindi ka ba kinakabahan?
Hindi, tsaka pinatulog ko na si Hito. Pinatulog ko na.
Kasi Hito, yung gising pa kasi si Hito ngayon. Kailangan niya mo mag-board.
We also have here with us in the lounge, country manager for ONIC.
Hi, sir.
Question, what's the best quality of the players na nakita mo sa kanila? I'm sure you've seen them train, you've seen them during game days. Ano yung best quality nila?
I think it's their perseverance. Regardless of what's been happening, all the challenges that we've been through, whether it be the start of our season from season 8, they're still able to pull through. Honestly speaking, when they lost the grand finals ng season 8, they were the only team that were smiling, that they were happy that they lost actually. And it only turned out that they'd be using it as positive energy when it comes to going into. And I'm pretty sure they'll be doing the same for what's happening right now as well.
Yeah, good. Hopefully we'll get to see ONIC bounce back because, come on, PH World Championship Grand Finals, we want to see a Game 7 out of this. We want to see a close series. Again, agents, if you know any member of the Blacklist family willing to come over here to the studio and join us at the lounge, please let them know to let us know. Kasi nagtanong din kami. Of course, a lot of them are in SG, and so yeah, it would be great to have more of the Blacklist fam here as well. Once again, M3 is brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the PH broadcast of M3. Level up your gaming and experience power you never thought possible only with Smart 5G. Switch now. Get everything you need all in one app. Buy load, get exclusive promos, and redeem rewards with the GigaLife app. Download and register today. Play all day with hashtag the Smart Performer from Oppo, a device packed with 33 flash charge and 5,000 milliampere long-lasting battery, 8 gigabytes plus 5 gigabytes RAM and AMOLED display. Enjoy non-stop gaming with the new Oppo A95. Blacklist International are in the lead in the World Championship Grand Finals, 2-0 kontra sa ONIC PH. Magbabalik ang Filipino broadcast ng M3 Mobile Legends Bang Bang World Championship.
Super ano. Return. Musta man ng lakaw nyo ganina? Musta ang lakaw nyo ganina?
I believe that whoever tries to pull me down is already below me. Come take my hand, I'll lead you gently.
Life has thrown me balls that are way bigger than my fears, but I did not change. I just play with it.
Not getting a place on the podium is not a sign of defeat. It's a sign that you can do better.